What's up?
Hello.
Thank you, the audience in the back. We love you. We love you all. If only I had a trailer. This is where it would go if I had one.
If
I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning because I hate my neighbors.
This one was easiest to get in.
Oh,
I'm just gonna sneak in between y'all because all the 3 cameras are live. Well, welcome to What Game Did You Bring Special Edition.
Dun, dun, dun.
We decided to stay cool and use Scooter Studio for this one. But we have a special guest and a special system tonight. But before we get to that, we want to also give out our shout outs to our sponsors. We have Ambient Realms. I'm using their system right now. You'll hear some of the sounds from them and those kind of things. They support Huntington's Disease Society of America and also Autism Speaks. They've raised a lot of money for some great causes, so we really want to support them. So check them out, ambientrealms.com. You know. The other one we have, of course, we're in the process of giving away 2 packages, downloadable packages from Arknight, because we did break our 100 followers yesterday. So we are giving away the downloadable stuff. We're in the process of doing that now. So thank you very much. They do the flat plastic minis, digital tokens, digital maps, physical maps, just all over the place. If you want to run a game, they got all the goodies. It's available for Roll20.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. So
New
it's super
Troopers
rad.
brought in the followers.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. Speaking of that, we are going to play the schedule tomorrow. New Trippers, our session 2. I will be running tomorrow. Next week, we'll be back Tuesday for Infinity Tower, and we'll have a What Game Did You Bring next week also. That will be next week is session 2
I think it's
of Apocalypse World.
should be.
That's what's scheduled, so we're going to go from there.
I have so many Wednesdays.
I still have
You're becoming
I still
internet
have
famous,
all the
Jim.
paperwork from the first time you guys played. So don't you worry.
But yeah, with all this, we've got some great content coming. Some special stuff that I know we're working on with this guy too. A comic book artist that I'm working on to have as a special guest. Those types of things. So stay tuned for all that good stuff. But I'm going to leave this and give it over to Chris.
Hello.
Crotty.
Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Where am I supposed to be looking anyway? Like,
Right up here,
Okay.
Look to your left.
All
Look to
right.
your right. These are
Hi,
the people that can
everybody.
play your game.
Welcome. And we're going to be playing a system that I developed, a homebrew system called F.A.S.T, which stands for Flexible and Simple Template. And F.A.S.T also has to do with why I called it F.A.S.T. But basically, I wanted to come up with a system that was a little faster than 3.5/Pathfinder, not so rules heavy. At the time, 5 didn't exist. Also, being a background in marketing and engineering, I like numbers and stats and stuff. So I'd also seen the idea. I think it was an old White Wolf game. They had to have dice pools. So all that kind of came together in my head, and I came up with one system. And then this is I think the 3rd or 4th iteration of it. It uses dice pools. It uses abilities versus classes. It's very flexible. The outcomes are done much faster, and it's a lot less rule heavy. I make decisions about like giving bonuses or penalties based on circumstances and what people decide to do, so you don't get caught up of whether you're doing a bull rush or an attack of opportunity, or whether because somebody's at 40 degrees versus 60 degrees, whether they're flanking. So I'm excited. I've run it in a couple of different worlds. The world we're going to be playing tonight is called Mellerax, and Mellerax is a high fantasy, sort of late medieval, early Renaissance type place. The whole kingdom of Mellerax is about the size of the state of Arkansas. And I chose Mellerax because,
And not as, like Arkansas.
Yeah. And I chose Mellerax because the last couple campaigns I had done were much bigger worlds, and I decided to start this time with a a smaller world. You can find the rules and the world on a wiki. The wiki is Nexus Campaign, and that's NEXUS, the word campaign.wikispaces.com. And Nexus refers to a strange event which is happening in this world right now. So, do we want to introduce people as people, or do we want to get into it?
Totally up to you.
I mean, we can do our names and who we're playing. That's
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So why don't we go around the circle, starting, we'll go clockwise from my point of view.
Okay. So, hi, I'm Marvin. I've been on the show a couple of times. Guy I'm playing as is Walcio Vizano.
Yes.
Glad I pronounced that right.
Oh, Silfisano.
Lasano.
Yeah.
Fasano.
Basically actually, could I read the background real quick?
Sure, go for
I
it.
might give a better insight on this.
Yeah.
So, Walcio studied at Astagon's famed Mente Academy until asked to leave for exploring immortality magic and sneaking off to gamble. He is a practicing healer who helps others and also hopes to find a way to live forever. Has a bit of a gambling addiction, but come on, who doesn't?
All right.
Okay. I am playing Lysistrata Hexbios, who is a Lutrini female. Lutrini are basically humanoid otters. So anybody that follows me on Twitter, that's what the Emmett Otter joke was all about today. Anyway, my background. Lysistrata grew up in the Lutrini city of Ondat Zebeth. Is that right?
Yeah.
Nice. However, she rejected the traditional Lutrini ways and headed southeast to Astagon, where she became a special operative for the city guard. Her specialty was scouting, infiltrating, and going undercover. Probably as young teenagers, and
Well,
tween.
Astagon does have a
A
20%
tween with
neutrino
Oh, there you
a
go.
tween with hair growth disorder.
yeah, she wears a mask for it.
Oh, I thought you just put on one of those like old timey like Groucho Marx glasses. With
It's
the-
no, it's a little mask and a shirt that says "Ask me about being human."
All right.
Hi, I'm Jim. I am a frequent guest on What Game Did You Bring? I'm Lars on Apocalypse World. I ran Mutant Year Zero. I was Grayson on the Legends of Today. I dabble. And today I will be playing a character named Cuthbert Kurosawa because I like cowboys and samurai. So you have to bear with me on this. Cuthbert is a bounty hunter who is drifting from town to town hunting monsters or bandits for gold. He actually uses the gold to pay for some medical treatment for his wife in one of the cities named Castor. He is cynical, at times heartless, but his heart is in the right place and he will do the right thing if he has to, or if it feels like it's the right thing to do. So, we're Snare the Heart of Gold. Take that, TV tropes.
My name is Michael. I've also been a few. What games did you bring? I'm going to be playing Corporal Abatrus. He is a Aquilar? Aquilar, yeah. Which are like bird-winged
Eagles.
Eagle
humanoids.
Eagle humanoids.
Man burbs.
Yeah. Yeah, birds. I'm a
Bird.
That
sort
is
of.
apparently the word.
Oh.
You got the lights that drop down and say bird box.
Wow.
We don't have the license to sing that song. So
Oh yeah, don't. You're gonna owe a lot of royalties. Anyway, I'm a ex-military. I was a scout, flanker, a soldier. I've since been honorably discharged. Now I'm on my own, searching for a purpose in my life.
There you go. So one thing about this world is, another thing I was sick of worlds that were filled with elves and dwarves and hobbits and the usual. So I created other humanoids. So this world has humans, Lutrini, the otter type humanoids, Incarata, which are evolved octopi type people. Nobody's playing one. Aquilar, and then Loxodon, which are like smaller elephants with two trunks, each one ending with 4 fingers. So, of course, to use a base 8 math system. Okay, so we're ready to get going. So you're all in this kingdom of Melarax. Melarax is a fairly peaceful place. Not a lot happens. The people kind of live in blissful ignorance. There aren't a lot of monsters running around until maybe starting about 5 years ago when things started getting a little weird. Buildings would appear and disappear every so often, or cracks would open, or the sky would change color and things would appear, and just odd things started happening. More monsters started being seen. Just more, and the rate of these odd things has been increasing. So, which has been, really good for Cuthbert. Your bounty hunting business has gone way up. But
Mr. Killing business is a booming.
yeah, so there's been more opportunity for adventure within Malarax than usual. In the past, a lot of times adventurers would have to venture out of Malarax if they really wanted to head into the wild, so to speak. You all, for one reason or another, have found yourselves in the city of Astagon, which is in the southeast of Malarax. Astagon is the second largest city in the kingdom. It is known as sort of the progressive city compared to Essalon, the capital, which is more conservative. Culturally, you could think of it as a mashup of French, Spanish, and Italian culture kind of mashed up together. And you all have found yourself there when each of you receive a letter from the Duke of Sacramento, which is Astagon is like a small city-state duchy, and then Sacramento is directly to the west. You can see on the map.
Yeah.
Sacramento encompasses the area mostly in that forest area, the Sorrent. But Duke Terence Sacramento is actually somebody you've all encountered before in your lives. In your case, Walsio, he actually helped you get into the Mente Academy. He knew your family and your grades were iffy, and he put in the good word for you, and that's why you were able to kind of even start your career in magic. With you, Strata, he actually helped rescue you when you got in, you had tried to go undercover to infiltrate a band of Makuli, and they discovered you and they were going to kill you, and he happened to be nearby with a royal hunting party, and he literally saved your life. He also saved Corporal's life once when they were on an expedition to go west of Malarax on a scouting expedition. And Cuthbert, he once helped you get a very rare medicine from south of Malarax, from Tetheria, that normally can't be obtained to help your wife, that she probably would have died if you hadn't gotten this medicine. So in some way he's really helped all of you a lot, and he has asked you to meet him in a little less than a week's time at his palace in Sacramento. When you get there, you meet each other, and he makes introductions, and he closes the door, and he tells you a few things. Now, just to give you a little bit of background, Sacramento has been a little contentious of late because the Duke hasn't had a child yet. And so there's no heir. His brother, he has a twin brother, Maximar, and Maximar is kind of clamoring, well, maybe I've got offspring, maybe I should be Duke. After all, we're twins. Now, Duke Sacramento did get married. He married a woman from Astagon, a noble. So far, no heir, but he does have a stepdaughter, Pericula Sorno. The problem is Pericula is a bit of a troublemaker as a stepdaughter. She's kind of like, seems to be getting into trouble a lot. The people like her because she's kind of a bad girl, so it's like there's a lot of gossip. But he says, my friends, thank you for coming. what I'm about to tell you, I ask you, don't leave this room, because if my brother found out, he would try to use it against me. And I'm trying to keep Sacramento from having to go through any sort of civil discomfort. My stepdaughter has gone missing. She has been not heard from over 2 weeks. And I am worried because she is not the first. There have, over the last several months, been reports of people going missing. Different people disappearing like that. And something else is very interesting. He pulls out a map of the area, and he says, if you look on this map, you'll see I've marked, as best as I've been able to find out, where people disappeared. And they all seem to be centered around Acrobaleno. Now, Acrobaleno is a small town about 80 miles southeast of Sacramento. It's in the area called Drava, which is a disputed area, and it's pretty close to the Haraz, which is a swampy area filled with Maculi, which are basically the evil Lutrini. The town of Acrobaleno used to be called Coppermount. It was a mining town for centuries, and then the good ores kind of ran out, and it became very poor. And people don't remember what it was called originally, but it became to be known as Coppermount, and because that's all people seemed to find anymore was copper or something. And then about 50 years ago, something strange happened. The mountainside right next to the town, water began to form into waterfalls on the side of the mountain, and the waterfalls were like very sparkly and almost like would reflect the light in like rainbow colors. It was very, very pretty. So the town became basically a tourist spot, and it revitalized the town, and it became strong and vibrant again, and renamed itself Acrobaleno, which is now the current name of the town. And Acrobaleno is, as I said, a tourist destination, and it every fall has a big festival. Basically, it's like a harvest festival where people gather and go. And that's where she was with her cousin. That was the last time they were seen. And basically, he shows you a map, though, that basically, if you took all the lines of where people disappeared and looked where the center point was, because nobody disappeared beyond the mountains, you would see that center point was right around that town of Acrobaleno. Now, do any of you happen to have weather as a normal ability? I can't remember.
Weather?
Yeah. Some people have taken.
I have nature.
I
All right.
also have nature.
If you have nature, go ahead and roll a nature check. So take your score, divide by 10, and roll that.
Okay.
So 2. Right?
Yep.
All right. So now 1 means I have to do a penalty.
Yeah, you take the 1 and then subtract your penalty die.
Okay. It doesn't cancel out the 10.
Oh, it does if you rolled a 10 in the same pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those 2 just go away then.
It becomes 11.
Oh, it becomes 11.
Yep.
Okay.
So I got a 6 and a 6.
So you got 12.
Okay.
Okay.
12, 23. I got 28.
Okay, 28's pretty high.
Well, my nature is 50.
Yeah.
Formidable.
So I'm gonna roll that. This is a moderate. All right, so you beat the roll. So you notice something. He's got the dates of the incidents too, and one thing that you notice is that most of the disappearances happened in the week before or during full moons. So. So he's like, I'm hoping, I did not ever wish to have to try to call in a favor. When I helped you, I did it out of the kindness of my heart, but I need to do this quietly. I need you to help find Pericola without people knowing. I would be so grateful. You would always have my gratitude.
Duke, so we don't go into this all blind and stuff. I just want to note that this all seems to be happening around the full moon. So, like, werewolves, anything like that you think might be in the area? I don't know.
Well, that was what a lot of us and my advisors first thought, but there have been no reports of such things. None. That would be immediately the thought, but there have been no such reports, other than the usual, which is very low.
Huh, yeah.
So,
Sir, do you have any contacts we could visit in this in Acroblana?
yes, there is an old man who you might consider visiting, although he might play a little shy at first. His name is Mowbray, Mowbray. He will claim to be an old apple farmer, but he is much more. He might be able to help you. But the people there tend to be very friendly. So, but since it is in Drava, it is not technically part of Sacramento, so I don't have any official contacts.
Oh, understood. We'll seek out this Mowbray.
You said Peninsula wasn't the only one who disappeared, right?
Pericola, yes.
Pericula.
Perry. We called her Perry.
Like Bunnicula.
We called her Perry. She was a troublemaker, but she's, I think, deep down is sweet. She went with her cousin, which is surprising to me because I thought she did not like her cousin.
Huh.
Did her cousin disappear?
Yes.
And they both disappeared.
So 2 people in this.
Interesting. Who's her cousin?
Her cousin's name is Sarasa.
Sarasa.
Same last name, Sarasa Sorno.
Okay.
I thought she's told me, she says, oh, this is going to be a fun trip. She said, it's a chance for Sarasa and I to finally bond together, to make up.
Sounds like a very fun trip indeed, sir. We'll go figure out what happened.
I appreciate it so much. Of course, if you need anything, horses, food, anything, traveling money, it is, I have available for you.
I wouldn't say no to food and money.
So he's got, if you want,
Typical otter.
it's up to you how you decide to go. You could go by horse or you could walk, but whichever way you want to go, or you could even get a cart because there are roads. But he'll equip you however you want.
Well, hey, we got at least 2 people missing. I say we go as fast as possible.
Okay, that would probably be by horseback then.
Well, I got these things called wings.
Yeah, but remember,
I could-
Aquilar can't fly; they can soar once
well,
they're.
You can always try.
Fly.
So somebody have to throw you up in the air.
I guess. Okay, give me a horse.
Think like a hang glider.
This is rather humiliating, but I'll ride a
It's
horse.
really not so bad.
Okay.
So it is late fall. Let's say, for lack of a better word, it's November 5th. You know, in our version in the corresponding calendar. Let's say it's a Monday that you meet with him. If you head out the next day, if you travel really fast, you could probably get there. You know, horses can go easily 40 miles a day. Although you're going through the Sorrent, which is a forest, so even on the road, are you going to take the roads like that are known, or are you going to keep more of a low profile, or?
Could I make a wilderness check?
Yeah.
To see how that works out?
Or geography, actually, if you have that, would be more appropriate.
Geography, so I have a 30 in that.
Okay, so you're
I
all
got a 40 in that one.
You can each roll.
Could I assist him or?
Sure. So you can roll 4 dice then.
Okay.
4 dice for me, or
For both of you, go ahead and roll. One of you working together.
Okay. So that's 16.
21, 27.
Okay, so that's 16, 21, 27.
Oh, okay. So the Sorrent, Cuthbert, you're not that familiar with the Sorrent. You haven't been in there that much. But, Corporal, you spent some time in there, so you know that it's a very dense forest, and if you go off path, it could slow you quite a bit. This is very dense, and there's a lot of streams. So you think if speed is the essence, you're better off staying to known paths.
Okay, I insist we take the known paths. We'll get there faster.
Oh, you insist we take the known path.
Indeed, I do, ma'am. We're taking the known path.
I suggest we take the known paths. Might be more polite. Maybe, you guys don't speak so good. I don't know.
Okay, your problem is noted, ma'am. Thank you. We're taking the known paths.
Some bird on otter hatred going on here.
It can work either way. I mean,
Good
what's
man.
wrong?
Known paths.
Okay.
I guess you're
sure.
casting the
Known path.
deciding vote there. Cuthbert, what do you think?
They're probably both dead anyway. Why not just take the right normal path?
That's the
They give us
spirit.
a chance to track him down.
Okay.
Well, I mean, after all, his featheredness did insist and all.
Now, is there anything you
Oh,
want to
forgive
do?
me, oh great and powerful.
Is there anything you want to do in Sacramento
Are you being sarcastic?
before you leave? It's a very big city, about 11,000 people. Is there anything you want to do as far as trying to talk to anybody or buy anything or anything like that?
Gear-wise...
I assume you have regular gear that you would need, if you
Okay.
need bedrolls or.
How are we on are there health
Travel
potions or
supplies.
healing
Those are written down.
drops?
So,
Since it's likely that we're gonna run into maculae, is there any sort of thing that I can do to temporarily dye my hair black?
you could, but then other people might mistake you for a McCoy.
Yeah. I know.
So, but you could buy some hair dye and have it ready.
Yeah.
You've done it before, actually,
So I'd want to have it
Okay.
at the ready for
in case you
I
want to
have-
try to infiltrate.
So we would have to dunk you in a bucket of bleach to get it off.
No, just brush on, basically. So, okay.
Put a little white streak, make you look, distinguished.
Yeah, kind of a Pepe Le Pew look.
All right. So, anything else?
Is there anyone in the area who has a friend or family member that's also missing? In that
Okay.
area?
Let's see. You have information. Good. Go ahead and roll 6 dice.
6 dice?
Yes.
I only got 2.
Okay.
Oh,
I gave you information. If you'll notice under your special abilities, so that's why you're able to do this.
So roll 6 dice.
Yeah, because you have 55, so that makes 6 dice.
I'll just roll 3. So 15, 19, 28, 32, 37.
Okay. And I'm gonna say this is moderate.
Thanks.
Oh. So
I brought more than I probably
you
need, so borrow.
Thank you.
you head out to the city a little bit, and you find out there's a guy who he's a barrel maker. His name is Germando Bandolini,
Germando.
and his brother was going on a trip up into the woods near that town, Acroboleno, and to look at possible new sources of wood that supposedly was really good for barrels. These guys consider themselves like a Bandolini barrel is like top of the line barrel, and he never came back. And he went to investigate, and he goes, "We went to investigate, and we went up there. This was just last week, mind you, and what we saw, we could not believe. We didn't tell anybody because nobody would believe us. But I swear to you, on all of the family, I saw a flying bear that was also a spider."
What the fuck?
We saw it. It was terrifying.
Are you sure it was a spider?
It came down towards us. It held up a paw and it shot webs out of its paw. It's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. And I said, okay, my poor brother is missing, but we barely got out of there to shooting webs at our horses.
Flying bear spider.
I guess I'm gonna make a creatures and monster check.
Were all
Okay.
of us there for that, or?
So
Sure, you could all be there.
So with a 20.
Probably the
Also, by the way, just so you know, if you ever want to, like, in D&D they have sense motive. If you ever want to do that, that would be observation. If you don't have observation, it's half your perception. So if you want to, like, say, I think the guy's lying or something.
Oh, I total observation.
Yeah.
I
So you
have observation as well.
Yeah.
I
Well,
have high perception.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my observation first to figure out if I think he's telling the truth.
okay, and then you want to roll on
Creatures,
yeah.
monster.
Okay.
So it's a 20, so that is
2 dice.
2 dice?
Yeah.
Let's see.
So it could be half your
so
perception too.
4?
Yes. So basically, what you're doing is you are averaging your perception with 0, so that's why it's half.
So I got a 1 and a 4.
So that's 5.
5? Okay.
So not very high.
I have
I've
a
never heard of anything like this before.
Pretty weird.
I have a 44 on my observation.
Oh wow, that's really high. He is, as far as you can tell, he is telling the truth. He seems, when he starts like telling the story, he seems really freaked out about it.
Now I'll go ahead and roll my creatures and monsters
Okay.
here, which is nowhere near as good as my observation. But
Well, you
hey,
never know.
7.
Okay,
2
again,
more than I got, or 2 more than I
you've
got.
never heard of anything like this. This sounds like
Yeah, I figured it wasn't very easy.
I'll
you've
give
heard
it
of
a try
giant
as well.
spiders, you've heard of bears, and you've heard of things with wings.
Maybe
You've
I'll-
never heard
All
of
together?
all together. This is something new.
So this flying bear spider,
Yes.
it was like, what did it want? It just wanted to eat your brother.
Well, it was attacking us, my men and the horses, so we tried to shoot webs, but we got away barely in time. It could fly, but not very fast. Also, I think it had a beak instead of like a normal bear mouth,
A beak too?
like a big beak.
I assume this all happened on a full moon.
It was pretty moonlit. Yes, last week I think it was the full moon.
Huh.
I got a 16 on the creature check. Is that?
Yeah, so one thing that strikes you as odd is when he says it had a beak. You've heard of a giant animal called an owl bear that is like a cross between an owl and a bear that has a beak, but it certainly doesn't have the ability to shoot webs.
Yeah, no. So do owl bears usually have wings in this world?
Not that your characters know of.
Well, it sounds familiar to me. I've studied some of the wildlife of this area.
Oh, have you studied some of the wildlife?
Yes, I
in
have.
the
Yes,
area?
in my position as a scout in the military, I have made a study
Yeah, you're really good at
of
scouting.
certain animals,
Like the
including a beast known as an owl bear. However, they don't usually have wings nor spider abilities.
So what you're saying, Mr. Super Genius, is
Yes.
it's not a freaking owl bear.
No, I'm saying it is perhaps a hybrid between an owl bear and something else. Thank you for paying attention. I know it might be taxing on your short otter attention span,
Well, you know.
ma'am.
Wow.
It's always a contest between us two.
Sparks are flying.
All right.
Where should we register you two?
So, are you guys gonna head out?
Well,
What
we
time?
know-
What time of day are you gonna head out on the 6th? Let's say it took the morning to find this information.
Well,
out.
when is the festival going to hit the town?
No, it already happened 2 weeks ago. That's why she was there.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, it's starting to get
Now-
cold up there because it's in the mountains.
This map here is all the disappearances.
No, that's the town.
That's the time.
Right.
Sorry.
So are we currently? We're going into like the off season, I guess.
Yes, exactly. That's a good way to
Okay.
think of it.
So if it took us
Alright.
a couple of hours to say we head out at noon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes
What
sense.
about
Get
that
there
other
early.
guy
Huh?
that was brought up?
The other guy.
You mean the Duke's twin?
Not the Duke's twin. There was another person started with an M.
Was,
Mowbray, he's our contact at the town.
Mowbray is
Okay.
an old man who he says might help you, but
Oh, yeah,
he'll play shy and claim he's just an apple farmer.
And he's up near the town now.
He's in the town, yeah.
He's in the town.
In this town?
No, in the
No.
town,
Okay.
Acrobaleno.
Alright.
Yes.
The town we're going right now.
I'm very tired, folks. I'm sorry.
No worries.
We'll get there.
All right, so you're heading out, and you head out of the city, and then come on, map. A lot of windows up in here. You head into the Sorrent, and let's see.
I'm singing a ancient Lutronai song. It's called "All Aquilar Are Bastards."
Oh god.
In
My
your native
feathers
tongue?
are ruffled, quite literally, as well as
The Jethro
figuratively.
Tull classic Aquilar, my friend.
And you can bear with it for like a couple of hours, can you?
How long is this journey?
You have,
I
like-
might just shred this.
I mean, technically, I've
otter
always got a
myself.
20 in performance, so you know.
Well, maybe I'm not in my head.
Got like
even though I don't
little
want
finger symbols made out of clamshells, so it's.
All
to.
right.
Castanets.
Yes.
So the first,
Well, I will tell you that I am doing a 28 on this singing.
so the day goes pretty much without incident. And it's getting into nighttime. It's probably about 8 o'clock at night when you'd probably want to make camp. Somebody just pick a number between 1 and 10 for me.
5.
5, great, thank you.
What have you done?
Killed us all.
Yeah. Should we
5 stones fall from the sky. Game over. For us.
I suggest we post
All right.
a sentry. I'll take first watch.
Oh,
All right.
hell yeah.
So you're
Can you see in the dark?
Eagle eyes.
you're about to make camp, and you see 2 young men are arguing in the path ahead of you, and they've both got or I'll just read it. As the road drops down and turns left, you see 2 young men fighting over a large burlap sack. As you draw closer, you hear words along the lines of, "I told you she's mine, and she loves me, not you. You're not good enough for her. She's mine."
Can I tell you, usually girls don't want to be put in sacks.
The sack's only about this big.
Okay.
All right, well, you're not close enough where they can hear you. Are you going to ride closer?
Dismount. You come with me. You.
Yes.
Whatever. You.
What? You don't like
Soar. Keep an
Um,
eye on them from the top.
From the sky? Well, I'd rather just approach them. I don't know if they're necessarily hostile.
Yeah, I'll do whatever.
Well, I would insist you provide us reconnaissance.
All right.
Very well.
So
Are you
it's-
moving a
It's
little
time
bit,
for sneaking.
a little bit closer?
Bueno.
A
Yeah,
little
I
bit
wanna-
closer now.
All
I
right.
want to like take wing. Can I
I want
I
to just
don't know if I
go
can-
up to them.
Okay. The men are in their late teens and look similar, perhaps brothers. They're dressed in typical farm or country commoner attire. The sack is tied to the top. Something bulky inside is moving. You hear a series of grunts, squeals, and oinks.
the old
Oinks.
pig in a poke.
So
And they
is
they still haven't really paid attention to you.
Is
So-
it evasion to sneak around?
Yes.
Okay.
So with a 15, that is what? Still 2 dice?
Yes, you round up.
I got a 0 and a 2, so that's 12. So I rolled a 0 again.
Yeah, so you got 12, and then you get the bonus die.
Yay!
Bonus die. What you spell?
18.
All right. What? I'm sorry. What were you rolling to try to do?
Evasion?
Evasion.
Okay. Okay.
We're trying to sneak up. I got
Yeah,
a 30.
you could they're so like focused on each other in the bag that they probably wouldn't hear you until you said like
I got a 32 on my
Oh yeah, you're
evasions.
definitely
And could I like alight on like a branch like above them?
sure.
Okay.
You
just like-
could leap up there.
Yeah. So just
Alright.
like moving
You know
down.
what I've heard about Aqualad? They only got one hole.
All right. So
That
basically
is a myth. This is
they
offensive.
they continue to argue over I'm telling you, Letha's mine. She loves me more. Well, I don't care. We got to get her back, and you know the witch said we got to pay the ransom, and
They both want to have relations with that pig, you see.
well, you don't have the money to pay the witch. Well, you don't have the money. I mean, how are we going to get her turned back into her own form?
Pigs will chew through a lot.
And suddenly, like, they look up and they're like, who are you? Hello?
Well, you're walking straight up to him, right?
Yeah, because I'm not evading.
Okay.
I'm not military. I'm a student.
Maybe you can help.
Yeah, about the whole situation with, I'm assuming somebody's been turned into something.
Yeah, right. You're smart. Yeah. See, what happened is, the one guy's like, my girlfriend Letha Wedron, and the guy goes, my girlfriend Letha Wedron. Anyway, she got turned into a pig, and because one night she told us to meet her at her parents' barn, but when we got there, this pig was there, and there was a ransom note from a witch. Said she had turned Letha into a pig, and that if we don't pay, she's going to stay a pig. And we weren't supposed to tell anybody, but we don't have enough money.
Boys, do you really think...
We paid some of it, but it said we needed to pay more.
Do you really think with your winning personality that this woman would like to be with both of you? Who's to say that that's not your own pig that she just left a note next to?
And even then, you're keeping her in a sack. Let her breathe at least.
Well, they open the sack, and
There you go.
inside the sack is a small, light tan, and exceptionally cute pig. It has a pink ribbon and a bow around its neck.
His?
Is.
Can I make a... what is it, like a wilderness check or a nature check on the pig?
Yeah,
of
you
monsters,
you
maybe?
can, yeah, but it would not necessarily tell you if it had been magic, if it's magical or not. If you have magic,
Oh, I do have magic. I
Yeah.
want to try that. I'm sure Walsio's got the magic.
yeah, Wassio would probably have
What
a
would
better
I
chance.
use for magic? Just the straight up magic stuff.
I would have you roll on your magic factor.
Magic factor.
80,
Yeah.
that's a 9 dice.
So 9 dice. Oh.
And mine
Yeah.
says 47, so what would I...
You would roll 5 dice.
Okay.
Oh shit.
And with a 72?
3.
Well, you're not a magic user, though. So
You're
you-
right.
But I still have, well, I have some,
What's your magic?
a little bit, not
89.
enough. But
Oh, right.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, you do.
Yes.
Corporal, you don't have magic, so you can't do this.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they have 47 though, is that...
No,
The
that's
one
just your
means you have
magic
to roll
factor.
like a-
Oh,
Unless
right.
you've put some points into magic, you're not magically.
So you roll
okay.
this
That,
die
we'll
and
use
take
that
away
magic
from
factor if
whatever
you
your
get
total
attacked,
is.
though.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
So, what, I have a score of 5
So what's
in
that
it,
are we
so...
first?
No, but your magic, you're gonna use your magic
the
factor.
base factor?
Yeah.
Okay, so 72 means I roll how many?
7 dice.
7 dice. Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
round down. Yeah, that's good. You got enough?
42. 47.
Yeah, I got that.
Minus.
Whoa, I think Walsio's got it.
You guys need to beat a 29.
46.
Okay.
So,
So wait, if I'm not trained in magic, but I've got a magic base factor, I divide it by 2 and then
You
divide
can't.
it.
You can't. You have to
Oh,
have a
because
score.
I don't actually have magic. So.
Yeah.
Got it.
So 46.
Okay. So what you got?
6, that's 20, plus 10, 30.
Okay, good. That you can stop there.
Okay.
You both concur. There is absolutely nothing magical about this pig whatsoever.
Yo, guys, that's a pig.
As I'm holding this pig up, almost like a reverse Lion King thing.
Can I ask you guys a question real quick?
Oh, yeah.
I appear from outside the front
Okay.
of the bushes. You guys,
Hey, you're a Lutrinite.
yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
You guys didn't have like relations with the pig.
Ew, no, gross.
Because
It's-
that would be messed up, and I'd have to, just to put you out of your misery.
That's
Oh,
where
That's-
Lutronite minds go. A voice calls from the branches.
You see, here's
At
the
least
problem.
we got him.
Oh.
And I like wave the front of the pig.
Huh?
That ain't no girl pig. Instead of that.
It is a girl pig, though.
said his. Sal, I believe they're called.
And okay, but when you wave the pig, one of them,
Starts to bark
yes, one of them barks.
in a ferocious anger.
One of them goes, that kind of looks like Mirabelle. Hey, you're right, that does look like Mirabelle. And one of them goes, Mirabelle was a pig on Letha's farm. And the other brother goes, you don't think, like, she set us up, do you?
No, I'm sure Letha wouldn't do that to you two fine gentlemen who definitely don't sleep with pigs.
And they, this is your fault. You drove her up. No, this is your fault. And they start fighting.
Boys. You're both idiots. But I think this would be better resolved at your farm. But first, I would take your friend's pig back.
All right.
And make sure your friend is actually there.
Well, you mean Letha?
Yes.
Well, we thought she was a pig.
Well, maybe she's.
Well,
Obviously, this is not her. That's just a pig.
Well, you guys helped us. You're welcome to stay on our farm tonight if you want.
how far is it?
Well, it's like a mile.
Great.
It's
Very
more
grateful. Thank you, sir.
It's more like
Yeah,
an
I'll take
orchard, right?
Yeah.
So you get to stay a night at you meet their parents, and it's basically more like an orchard, and you have a really comfortable night.
Oh,
And
nice.
the parents find out about this, are really mad because the boys took the money from the parents, and but they also think it's pretty funny, and they're pretty sure they agree with Cuthbert's original assessment that she set them up and took the money and ran. All right. So the next day, you're still in the forest, and you, let's see, have a day. You'll probably be coming out of the forest today. So let me just check for any other odd little strange encounters.
I
Okay.
swear to God, if we run into a bunch of yokels trying to screw a pig.
So,
You want to make a bet?
somebody else pick a number.
Man, I will take money on that bet.
Pick
I will
it.
take money.
Pick a number between 1 and 9.
I'll do 2.
2. Okay.
What have I done?
Oh, okay. So,
It's treason then.
you're
Run to trees.
you're coming towards the end of the forest, and up ahead you see a crossroads, the path you're taking towards the river, and then a path that runs through the forest, perpendicular to where you're going. An old woman sits on a tree stump. She is wearing basic plain clothing. Both she and the clothing are somewhat dirty and unkempt. At her feet are 3 sacks and a water skin. She calls to you. I will give you anything you want for a lock of your hair.
I have no hair, ma'am. Feathers only.
Oh, that will do.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. That's a hard pass from me.
No, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate the offer, though.
So
How
you
about you two? I will give you anything you want for a lock of your hair.
Is there a way we can tell she's legit?
You could roll a perception to see if she's to try to sense her motivations.
So
Yeah,
that-
sure.
That's an observation again.
Yes.
So, is it just straight up perception, or
Half your. If you don't have observation, it's half your perception.
so? What's half of 89?
Just round up. So.
Alright, so 90, 45. So I roll 4. Okay.
So I got a 19
Let's see. I've got.
because I'm observing, and since I came up with a 0.
I don't know. My observation is actually pretty low.
30,
Shouldn't
What
I'm
happens
not
if you roll
knocking
multiple
about.
zeros? Do they still keep
Still
exploding?
stack.
So I've got a 50.
I
Okay.
got a 5.
29.
She. You got a 5.
34.
You get no read off of her. You got a what?
34.
You and Strata get the sense she seems pretty, at least now, harmless. She seems to mean well. Like she doesn't seem like she wants to hurt you.
I'm doing it.
Okay. All right. So you give her a lock of hair.
Yep.
All right. She goes, "Thank you, young man. Here is something for you. Perhaps it will help you in the strange times ahead." And she pulls out a little. She goes into her sack and she pulls out this like teeny little glass vial, and inside of it is a little teeny cork. And she hands it to you.
Try not to drink all of it in one place.
I mean, look, she doesn't seem like she wants
hands
to
it
do
to her. She goes,
anything
keep that
bad,
close to you.
But on the other hand, she's clearly
may
a
help
weirdo
you.
magic person.
What is it?
It's a cork.
But I mean, she doesn't
It's a
seem
very
like
special
she's up to no
cork.
good. But she only has 3 bags, so you 2 knock yourselves out.
I know. I'm with the otter on this one, but
Well, that's a first.
I know. What do you think, Cuthbert? Should we do it? Don't make the trade.
I don't trust anything that I can't even see and figure out myself.
All right.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
ma'am, but if you would like something, we can at least give you like some water.
I would like the hair. I need it for my collection. In exchange, I'll give you anything from my magic sack.
Don't worry, guys. It's a good deal.
It is
I got a
tugging on my
special
heartstrings. All right, I'm gonna give her a feather.
Thank you, young Aquilar. Here is something for you. And she like digs for a while into one of her sacks, and she gives you this tiny vial, and it looks like it has like maybe like yellowish oil in it, and the top is cork. She says, keep this close to you at all times. It'll help you evade your enemies.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. There are strange times coming.
So my character, straight up, my dislike is she does not trust magic or magical beings.
Right.
So I don't see any reason she would
Yeah.
do this.
All right. Well, I guess.
It's like she seems benign, but is she?
Yeah, still magic. I know.
I don't know. I like her.
Well, I think we should head to town. Like our journey's been long enough. We gotta begin the investigation.
We do have a job to do. Thank you very much, miss.
Thank you. Thank you.
And have a good time with your weird hair collection, I guess.
I will enjoy using these to make more of my collection. Okay.
Do you ever think that maybe she's got some voodoo curse on that now?
Well, I've heard rumors about crazy old ladies collecting hair to summon demons upon the people that gave them hair. Oh, I don't know if feathers really do much of anything. She seemed okay on taking feathers, so I guess you could summon a feather demon or some crap.
Let's
They
keep
do
this.
fly.
Let's keep that superstitious mumbo jumbo to yourself, please, ma'am.
It ain't mumbo jumbo.
Not all magic is bad.
Thank you, Walsey. Thank you.
Okay.
Birdman agrees with me.
Well, that
So-
doesn't make a difference.
You come out of the forest and you cross over the Tagus River, and you do occasionally pass like normal people, like merchants and stuff. I'm just leaving that
Yeah.
stuff out. And then it's time to set up camp again. Are you going to camp in the wild, or are you going to try to find the nearest village?
Could I do cartography to see if there's any villages nearby that would be? within easy distance?
There's actually there's a village about 5 miles away or less that you could go to. It's just really a choice whether you want to. You could go into the village or you could stay outside the village. It's more of a choice than a having to find the village.
Right. I mean, I say we go to the village.
That's fantastic. I vote for camping out in the wild.
I prefer hospitality whenever possible.
Yes. Agreed. I mean,
Birdman gets my vote.
yeah. I mean, I enjoy the solitude of the woods, but there's something to be said for not being attacked by a monster in the middle of the night.
A giant flying bear spiders.
True. If there's things like that around,
Well,
shelter sounds nice.
wouldn't you two be a liability if that whole demon thing comes true? Next thing you know, me and
Strata.
Strata gotta go in there and save the village because you idiots gave away parts of you. I vote for staying outside. I have no problems with it.
Right on.
So we're split 2-2. Well, you know what that means. Let's flip a coin.
Good idea. Let fate decide.
Yeah, why not?
All right. I
I
guess
look like a coin carrying type.
Does anyone actually
Well,
have
yeah,
a
hang on.
Of course you.
I'll just roll a d10 with evens.
Okay.
It's in the
Yeah.
village. Odds we stay out in the woods. Village.
Ah,
You can't argue with fate.
All right.
see, the gods agree.
So
There
the
you go.
village nearby is the small village of Paristo. It's a small village. It's basically on the river. It's a trading and fishing kind of place. There's an inn there called the Blue Birch if you want to stay at an inn, or you can camp near the village. It's up to you.
I'm gonna camp near the village.
Okay.
Well, I will go indeed.
I don't know if we actually have money.
You do. You have traveling money.
Oh.
Any like, assume you have like at least 200 gold to spend on.
Want some nice shoes, some walking around shoes.
Some walking around money.
So we'll meet you guys later at your la-di-da inn in the morning after you're all pampered.
We
like
could
a
also
little
eat there
princess.
and camp outside if you want.
Like an in-car camping, but like in camping. Yeah, I'll go in the inn. Like, I mean, I enjoy the wilderness, but like, I've got a job to do. I've got a mission.
There's a stream nearby.
Yeah, well, it's on the river. It's a pretty big river.
I'm gonna like hunt for fish.
Okay. Sure thing.
Like I'm
I
gonna
can
jump.
help her. Right.
Well, I'm gonna
You're
be
a natural at it.
I'm gonna be
so-
swimming around in the water grabbing fish.
Okay.
Want to buy some food for our erstwhile
Spawner
companions?
You actually
yeah, we better collect some
run
action
into
spawn.
a Lutrini family that is also doing the same,
Oh, okay.
and they invite you to dine with them.
Ah.
Well, thank you very much. It's nice to have some Latrina hospitality out here. This is what's your character's name?
Cuthbert.
This is Cuthbert.
Okay.
He's good people's.
They cook for you. It's an okay meal.
I can help with the cooking.
Okay. No, they insist
Right.
hospitality, but afterwards they break out some instruments and they are very entertaining.
Nice.
Now, those of you headed to the inn, you head to the inn. The inn is, let's see, you head on Monday, Tuesday. So this is the end of Tuesday the 7th. So it's pretty crowded because traditionally in this part of the world, Wednesday is a day off. Wednesdays and Sundays. So it's pretty crowded because for a lot of these people, they're not going to be working tomorrow. But they always have at least one room available. And there's a lot of, it's a pretty mixed crowd. There's a lot of travelers, a lot of townspeople or villagers in there too. You know, mostly human, a few Lutrini.
Alright, we'll get a room for the evening.
Okay.
And I want to.
They have one room that you guys can share.
I call
Okay.
it.
Oh.
No, it has two beds.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
we're in the luxury.
Oh yeah, they're luxurious, but me, I'm cramped up in a little tiny bowl because the Otter family.
Water house.
Well, no, I don't know what the size of the Otter family's beds are.
Who
Well,
says
they don't
there's
have
even
beds. They
any
have bed
beds?
rolls like you. They have
Bedrolls,
they have
yeah.
tents and bed rolls, but it's pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything you want to do in the common room in particular?
Yeah, I want to just like listen in, see if there's any like people talking about strange
Yeah,
goings
what's
on.
going on?
Okay.
Particularly about spider bear owls.
Spider bear owls. All right. If you have information, do you have information as well?
I don't think I do actually.
You do actually.
Oh.
Nope, I'm looking at the wrong sheet.
Yeah.
But you can roll half of your perception, so
Okay,
can
so that would
roll-
be
3 dice.
3 dice. Okay, yeah, I'll give it a try.
So how many do I roll for information?
For you, it's quite high.
Oh boy, so that's 11, 9, that's 20.
Why is it so high for you?
ESF is 55, so does that mean 5?
6 dice, round up.
6 dice. So round
Yeah.
up. Gotcha.
Oh, it's so high because your perception's so high.
So I got that 20.
There goes
Man
one of my
down!
guys.
Don't hit the camera. Don't hit the camera.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's right by the camera. Why don't we just? Okay.
Play word lies.
Play it through. Play it through. It is right there.
Do you want to know what it is?
Let's re-roll it.
If it's off the table, it doesn't
'Cause you
count.
Yeah,
see
you
it.
gotta reroll
Is
it.
that why?
Okay, so you said you're looking for information on what? On weird creature sites?
Yeah, just like anything strange,
Okay.
odd,
Okay.
33.
but particular attention to weird creature sightings.
And what'd you roll?
20
Okay.
You had a 10 and a 1.
related
right?
to
Yeah.
Okay, so those just cancel each other. You
acrobolano.
don't have to make a subtraction.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
is that 33?
33.
Okay.
acrobolano. Sorry.
It's okay. Okay.
Oh, so you have
Um,
information. Okay.
The one still I have.
I do not have that.
You both hear some stuff. You hear that some Makuli have been sighted in and around the river that runs basically from where you are up to the town. And the road goes along the side of the river. You've heard there's been supposedly sightings of Makuli, which isn't that unusual because you're close to an area where they frequent, but they usually don't stray out of the harass, so it is a little odd. You hear that in the last 2 weeks, a couple of merchant trains have been robbed. But they weren't like smash and grab jobs. Like somebody went in, took very specific items, and got out.
And what were those items? You heard anything about that?
Let's see. No, other than they were alchemical ingredients. Stuff that would be used in magic.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I got it. The mole people are building spider owl bears that fly. Flying.
Finally, somebody what thinks sensibly.
It's the perfect plan.
It's the perfect
You don't
plan.
expect it coming.
Yet it also involves magic.
I think I would be talking to the Lutronai.
Yeah,
okay.
Whether or not
We're in their
any
water house
disappearances.
as guests, so I'm cramped. Ask him if I know anything about the missing girl.
The Trini, they haven't heard anything about anybody missing because they're kind of new to this area. They've been basically following the river. But they do tell you to be careful traveling because supposedly the Brotherhood of the White Lily has been expanding into this area. If anybody has low life, go ahead and roll.
I got a 10, so 2, right?
10 is 1 die.
1 die?
If you roll a 10, you can add the bonus.
Come on. Oh, hey!
Ooh.
10.
Well, it's also it's a very easy thing. So I'm rolling.
I've got a 10.
13.
Okay. Let's see.
So we both would know something that's easy.
About these white lily people.
You guys know that the White Lily is some sort of organized crime group that is based in the north. That's all you know.
White Lily,
Brotherhood of the White Lily.
Brotherhood of the White Lily,
It's awfully far south for them.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Sounds like aggressive expansion.
Actually, I should talk like the truth. Yes, that's what we thought.
Yeah.
But you know, maybe Astagon is so successful that they want to expand.
Oh, I've been doing their accent this whole time. Should I be doing French?
Greek.
Greek.
Like Greek. But no, I mean that's kind of how a lot of them talk. But you've been around and you spent so much time in Astagon, you would have more of a Greek / romantic kind of language.
Gotcha.
Spanish, Italian, French.
But probably not Brooklyn, which is what
Hey, you can have whatever you want. So, okay, so
That'd be great.
the night
Works.
passes. Otherwise,
Accents.
and you're now about if you push the horses hard, you should be able to get to Acrobolano in a day. So, let's see if anything curious happens along the way. Oh, good. All right. Go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 8.
H. No, I mean
H.
4.
Hooray, H.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, you're riding up the road, and there seem to be random flashes of light coming from ahead, from the road, and on both sides of the road.
Well, those
Just like
flashes
little-
of light are heck of random.
Random flashes, and it is daytime, so it is a little odd. It is weather report, just so you know. It is actually pretty overcast and cloudy, so it's a little weird.
Today's Melorax weathercast is brought to you by Mead.
But remember,
Just we,
strange things have been happening throughout the kingdom.
Yeah, let's reconnoiter the area.
All right, you're gonna get a little closer.
Yeah, but I'll like kind of peer out it, see what other weird stuff's going on.
Okay. It looks like hundreds of objects are floating at different levels over and around the road. The objects are spinning slowly and seem to flash light every so often.
Oh, this isn't normal.
You'd have to get a little bit closer to see what they are.
I'm gonna sneak. I'm not gonna be on my horse.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk
Actually, really,
gingerly.
Okay.
any chance to get off the horse, I'm really
Okay.
excited about.
I'll take care of my horse. Come here, Cinnamon. Yeah, Cinnamon. Don't laugh. Takes a carrot.
All right, as you draw closer, the objects look like hundreds of mirrors of different jagged shapes, ranging from about 1 foot in size to 3 feet in size. Some of them seem to have partially straight edges. The mirrors are floating randomly from 1 to 10 feet off the ground. They are spinning slowly in 2 dimensions, with rotation taking 1 to 2 minutes. So in other words, they're all vertically aligned, and then they rotate. Some of them faster than others. Each mirror is a mirrored glass surface on one side, and a plain silver material on the back side, as you would expect. About half of the mirrors seem to be normal in that they show what is in front of them, but the other half seem to show images of other places.
Very weird.
Can we tell what places those are?
Yeah, you can. If you're looking in the mirrors, roll an observation.
And save versus
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm looking at him.
Observation.
Actually,
mad.
make an observation. It would be half your perception if you don't have observation, and then separately roll your intelligence.
Just intelligence straight up.
Straight up.
Okay,
You have
so
to
I'm rolling
divide that
the-
by 2 or just roll?
No,
Onto
straight up. That's called a ratings check.
Okay.
I got an
So-
18.
On
The
observation. Okay.
Yeah.
So roll
Obs-
5
oh
for
my goodness.
observation.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's 10,
So for observation, I got
30.
28 observation.
56 observation.
Okay.
And then intelligence.
Yeah.
So 28 observation. Can I borrow some dice again?
Here, I've got some
Actually,
actually.
the 10.
If you want.
Because my intelligence is
Where's
going to
the
make me
bowl?
roll 10.
Here's a whole bunch.
Dang.
Please take
Don't
the bowl.
take
My
it.
arm is getting tired.
They're
Yeah,
good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Okay.
9, 10.
If you got over a 30 on observation, you can tell that some of these images are places in Melorax, but most are places you've never seen before. And some of the places look completely weird, like different color skies, different atmosphere, different flora and fauna.
Very weird.
Let me know if anybody on their intelligence roll rolled over a 71.
I don't know yet. I need to roll another die.
Okay.
I'll give it a try here.
I'm thinking that's candy.
So that's 15, 18,
I got 31 in intelligence.
23.
Can I just take one of my
Oh
back
no.
ones?
Thank you.
Sorry,
I got a 57 on my intelligence, I believe.
This another one
Is that mine?
of yours.
It probably is.
I think it is.
Mine are all black.
And this is black.
Oh wait, was that over there? But you rolled it. Okay.
And those of you who are magic users can tell that these mirrors are definitely magical.
And yet
Are they
can't
present any danger to us? Like, are they going?
Not unless you like get in their way, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well.
I mean, they're not spinning fast.
Yeah.
What if we try taking one of the mirrors?
Okay.
Ocio.
What's your roll on your intelligence, by the way?
I believe it was 31.
Okay.
I rolled a 59 on my
Yeah,
intelligence.
it was a very high check.
That demon that the lady summons reaches through the mirror and pulls you through.
I will tell you that between the two of you, you think that all of these mirrors were probably from the same piece originally. But how big it was and what shape it was is beyond your ability to imagine. This is about 300 pieces, but it does seem like they were all part of one giant piece originally. You said you're going to touch one?
Okay.
You said you were going to touch one?
I'm going to try to take it.
Okay. Are you going to try to take one that looks like it's somewhere in Melarax, or one that looks like it's some other weird place?
Some other weird place.
Okay. Are you looking at it as you take it?
Looking at it, yes.
Okay. Roll a wisdom check.
Listen.
Yep.
Ocio, this is a bad idea.
Good thing I'm packed with the ponies.
3, 4,
Brushing their
5,
manes.
6, 7, 8. Okay.
Time cinnamon.
Oh yeah,
She's a
that's
good
how you
one.
need. I don't know if you roll any 10s. Oh, you did.
I did roll a 10. So I roll an extra one.
Are you
Yeah.
over? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Let's see.
That
you-
just counts as
Are you over an 11?
That just over 11?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so
Very.
as you try to take it, it continues to move, but as you look at it, you feel yourself something starting to pull you in, and you're able to break it. If you break the hold by looking away, or you can continue to look at it.
Looking away. I don't like that.
Okay, and you look away, you break the hold.
from my hidey spot that I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whip a pebble at it.
Okay.
Like just at any of them. I don't even care.
Just a pebble?
Just smash.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a little stone at it.
Okay.
Using my thrown abilities.
So just like a pebble, not like a rock. Are you
They're not
let me
very-
ask, are you trying to break the mirror or just bounce off the mirror?
I'm trying to just bounce off the mirror and possibly see
Okay.
if it goes into the mirror.
Ah, okay, understand. Okay, so
But yeah, I'm not trying to.
all right, so it you hit the mirror and it bounces off.
Okay.
Still gonna try and take the mirror, but looking away. Probably
Okay.
wrap it in something.
It doesn't seem. It seems like if you it doesn't want to stop rotating, and if you keep holding it, you may break it. So tell me what you want to do.
Let's go with it. Still gonna try.
Because you know, like those mirrors, those thin mirrors you mount on the wall. So
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
one of those rotating, and you grab it, and it wants to keep rotating.
Oh dear.
She'd probably smash it.
Okay, let's stop then.
Okay.
Or you spin with it.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I would say we've been distracted long enough by this weird mirror phenomenon.
It's
Let's
probably
continue.
It's probably worth.
Oh my
the trouble
god, you're
it
so
is.
stupid.
We have a mission.
This is the mission. She pops out from the bush. Oh my goodness, this is the mission.
What do you mean?
Is it?
Well, let me ask you something. When you were like reaching out to touch that thing, how did you feel?
I felt like I was being sucked into something.
This is the mission. People are disappearing. This disappears people.
But is this even near where she?
Yeah, it's
disappeared?
near the.
Well, I don't know. This thing
Is
might
it a
move
full
around.
moon?
It's on the road to Acrobaleno, but I don't believe it's in Acrobaleno. And we.
You're still about a half day's ride.
I think this might be an unrelated phenomenon.
Nah, I don't know. Why don't you touch one?
I don't want to touch one.
Don't touch
ma'am.
one. Don't touch one. Well,
Okay.
Don't look into one.
All right.
You
I
can
will not
touch it, but
one.
it might break. I don't know what happens.
You
if
will
it
not
breaks.
touch
Look,
one.
I say we continue to Acrobalan and report this to the proper authorities, and then we continue our search for the Duke's daughter, stepdaughter.
I think this thing is significant. You're a magic fella. I mean, it seems
It
significant.
is significant. I want to take one, but I also don't want to break it. Anyone with delicate hands.
Meanwhile, Cuthbert is with the horses. Yeah. You look great, Cinnamon. I don't know about the rest of those horses, but this is my horse.
Aw.
There are plenty like it, but this one is mine.
Cinnamon nuzzles you and licks you.
And then, after seeing a caring and loving Cuthbert for a second, he looks back down towards the road and yells, "What the hell is the hold up?"
I'll call back.
You're crazy.
Spinning magical mirrors. We think they might be the cause of this appearance, but opinions are divided.
Did you try looking at it?
Yes, it's not good.
It's a bad. You get hypnotized and it tries to pull you in. Apparently.
You want me just to bring the horses and we can walk past the mirror?
Yeah, you can walk. You can go by them without or around them. It's not
So
hard.
some of these look like there's something different than what's being reflected, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and some of them look like the normal world, and some of them look like other.
Do,
planes.
When I threw the
Are there-
pebble, what did I throw it at?
It wouldn't matter. It would just
Oh,
bounce
it would
off.
bounce either way.
Are there any like people, like the missing people? Any individual?
No, you don't
of
see any.
these?
You see mostly like landscapes.
Yeah. I mean, I understand your suspicion, man, but I just don't think there's that much evidence. I think it's an unrelated phenomenon. A coincidence.
There are no coincidences. It's all connected. Have I told you about the Illuminati? They run everything.
Wake
Yeah, Illuminati, bunch of bullshit. Are we going or what? Or are you guys gonna just stare at shiny freaking mirrors all day?
I
I'm going
think-
to unravel the mystery of the shiny mirror.
Well, let's unravel the mystery of the dead teenage girls before we unravel
Well, I
the
think this is
mystery.
connected, and you don't know that they're dead. They could be working as secret slaves of the Illuminati, which I've brought up.
I'm gonna
before.
try again while they're arguing.
No. Do I see him doing this?
Okay, you're gonna try to
Looking
what?
away.
Wait, do I notice Walsio
Trying.
like reaching
To stop
for
it?
Trying to pick one up. I would
Okay.
love to take one of them with me.
The same thing is starting to happen. You feel like if you continue to hold it, it's gonna snap and break.
So I continue to hold it.
Okay.
Alright. And try to pull it along with me.
Okay. Let's see.
I feel like
A
Big
pebble flies out and hits you in
Yeah.
the face. Because that's what happened to her pebble.
You can try and bring a shard along, maybe. If you want to break it. I mean, we gotta bring the whole thing.
That's a good point.
But I would
Okay.
suggest let's at least go to Acro.
So the mirror breaks.
Crap.
reality
And-
ends.
Thank you, ADR.
Cool sound effect.
I am the scholar. I
Also
have to
an
investigate this.
It breaks, and then you see mirrors close to it like quiver for a second, but they don't break.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was interesting.
Weird.
So you break one, they all react. Interesting. Wrap the shards into a bag.
Okay.
Keep this for study later.
Okay. They're not showing anything other than normal reflection right now.
Also, all of them stopped reflecting anything.
No, the shards.
Just the one I broke.
Ones that are
The
broken
chunks
off.
that
The,
he got.
the chunks he
The
kept.
main mirror, blizzard, tornado, whatever. Slow moving circular thing.
You're probably on fishing lines anyway.
Well, that's the only way I could get it.
Attached to what?
The branches. Or your Illuminati.
It makes. I gotta say, his theory makes more sense than yours.
What, that they're interdimensional portals that people are getting sucked into?
It wouldn't surprise me
Well-
if that ends up being that case, but right now, Unless we want to sit here.
Yeah, you are still 20 miles from the village. Just
So let's get a move
We
on,
need to
folks.
get going.
Yeah.
Doing everything we
Okay.
can here.
So you arrive
Have
at.
we?
You can talk
I
to
really don't know.
I don't think we have.
talk to
can always
Mowbray
come
about
back.
it. He might know something about it.
All right.
Nobody
So
ever listens to the Luchni. We've only saved civilization like 12 times.
You're going on about the Illuminati.
The Illuminati are very freaking real, thank you very much. They killed my cousin,
okay.
Apollonius.
So as you
Yeah, Apollonius. Apollonius Hexbios.
you get to
Well, of course, you didn't hear about the guy, the Illuminati.
you get to Acrobaleno
Heard of the Illuminati?
towards the end of the day.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You have a map, and it's basically built around a small lake, right that is right up against some mountains where the waterfalls come down. And the main part of town, if you look where it literally says the word hillside,
Yes.
that's a high point, and then it slopes down towards the water. And then there's another part of town on the other side that is considered like the old town. That's where it's mostly commercial over there, like blacksmith and livestock and soap making and stuff. And the main part of town are mostly nice retail, inns, taverns, and private residences. And then along the river are some mills and other things. You're coming up the river road, so the first thing you see is number 60, which is a livestock and trading outpost, basically. So they not so much livestock; it's more of a trading outpost. They basically do some merchant stuff by trading goods through wagons and also through boats, sending boats down the river and then bringing them back up on wagons.
A boat. Maybe we should have taken a boat up the river.
But and then as you come into town, number 20. If you want any more details, just let me know when it's good.
I mean, I think that if the moment I see people, I'll ask about what Mowbray is.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
Well, I mean,
an apple grove. So.
it's
Is he an apple grower?
I think so, or like
he's an
retired.
apple merchant.
the Duke. The Duke told you that he's very shy. He will claim just to be an old apple grower, but he said he is so much more.
Yeah, it's mysterious.
So I'd actually ask them where the apple orchard is.
Who are you gonna ask?
The people at the livestock.
Oh, at the merchant. Well, I mean, okay.
I mean, they'd know where the orchards are.
True. So today is Tuesday. Today is Wednesday, so they're actually not open
Oh, right.
because it's a
yeah.
day off. So if you head into
Damn
town, though, you might
Shabbos.
find people at like the inns and taverns, though.
Okay.
More shadows.
So I will tell you there's a couple of different inns and taverns. Number 50 is the Hillside Inn. I'll write this on my map.
Okay. Well, we can ask. Is that? I mean,
Is it okay if I mark up this
Absolutely,
map? I
yeah.
already
these are-
started doing
No,
it.
that's for you. And then, so the inns are 50, 32 is the Golden Goblet.
cool.
32. Where are you?
It's right in the middle. Yeah, I was trying to figure out why I numbered these the way I did. And then 39, where did 30? Oh, 39 is the Old Oak Inn. Those are the three inns, and then there's a number of taverns too that are like restaurants and taverns, but don't necessarily have rooms. So those are the three inns. They're all vacant. They all vacancies because as you pointed out, is getting to be off season and starting to get cold, and the leaves are starting to drop, and since it's overcast, the falls don't sparkle because there's no sun. Now you'll see, just to describe the town, there's two roads that, oh, by the way, you may think, because of convention, that the top of the map is north. The top of the map is actually west. So Is that right? No. Let me orient this right. The top of the mountain.
Never
This
eat
is
soggy
kind of
waffles.
confusing because I transfer.
Oh, I figured because of the north end and the south end, that'd be north and south.
Right, but yeah, it's fine. We'll leave it that way. I repurposed this from previous. I should have switched those around. It's fine. So, well, actually, let's change south end to east end.
And north end to west end?
Yeah, that would be good. So the top of the map is actually,
West.
the top of the map is west. Sorry about that. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, top of the map is west. Sideways is north.
We're gonna have to stable the horses.
There is actually a stable at 30.
Yeah, we came from the
The
east.
Hillside Inn?
Yeah, the Hillside Inn partners with them to do their stabling for them.
Hillside
Actually,
Stables.
all the inns all have partnerships with the stables there.
Oh, you guys staying at the Hillside Inn?
I don't see why we can't. I mean, we could probably camp out on the riverbank and, be murder hobos.
You really want to camp up twice, though. Don't you want to come inside, enjoy a nice fire, and maybe a nice beer or two?
Is that where you're staying, Mr. Aquilar, over in the Hillside Inn?
Yes. I mean, I don't
Go
care too
ahead.
much of my quarters, but yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go over to the Golden Goblin Inn.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's how it is. Enjoy your time, man. I'm in the Golden Goblin Inn.
I mean, goblet, isn't it? Or
It is goblet.
Yeah.
That would be
Look,
bad for tourism.
No offense to you, but I don't want you eating me in the middle of the night because my people are so freaking delicious to you freaking bird monsters.
I assure you, man, you would not taste delicious.
That's how my cousin Vincenzo died.
How many cousins do you have? Or two now?
Well, you know, I got more than 2 cousins.
The Trinite families are notoriously large.
Oh, boy.
Let me guess, bird Illuminati this time.
No, it's just those people are bastards.
So,
okay,
Oh,
Did you not hear my song earlier?
yeah. It was pretty offensive.
There's a lot of people like moving around, but they seem to be like either headed to go out to eat or to go hang out in the tavern or on their way home, as opposed to like trade and stuff. Since this is like would be like a kind of the equivalent of a Sunday night, and so there are some people around.
I want to
Almost entirely human, a few Lutrini.
Yeah, I want to go to like the tavern and talk to the the barkeeper.
Okay, do you want to go to the
Barkeep.
the tavern,
Bartender.
the tavern room in the Hillside Inn, or a different tavern? Because
Yeah, the hillside. Inn.
many options. Okay.
I'll
Alright.
follow the otter lady so that way she doesn't end up knifing people.
All right. So you.
I'll go with the bird guy.
All right. So you two are gonna stay at the Hillside Inn. You guys are
Oh,
gonna
thank
go
goodness,
to the
two
Golden
creepy
Goblin.
guys to stay
Okay.
together.
All right.
I mean-
Bird guy.
The bird guy and the creepy magic user guy, he's creepy. He knows magic, that's creepy.
creepy. I heard that.
I didn't
No,
say
not
it
enough
within
to be on
earshot
par
of
with
you.
him.
Ignore her, Walsio. Okay, so
All right.
I want to ask this.
Hey, how are you?
Very well,
Welcome.
sir. Thank you.
Welcome to Acro Baleno. First visit.
Yes.
I'm your innkeeper, Scarf.
Pleased to meet you, Scarf.
Now, what
my
can I
name's
do
Corporal.
for you?
Well, first of all, we're we already paid for the rooms, I guess. But I
Well,
wonder
not
if you-
yet. You have not paid for the rooms. What
Oh,
do you-
right. Well, I would like let's see, Walsio, would you mind sharing? You want to share a room?
Yeah, we've done it before. I'm good with it.
Yes.
Okay.
very
Well, we'll just so you know, we have plenty of rooms.
No, we'll save money. I'm a very frugal bird.
Okay. So,
No use spending some
I'm very
extravagances
Cheap.
like some otters would, perhaps, who aren't here right now.
Yeah, we're totally gone. It might
Yeah,
be
I'm just. He's like repeating the same arguments over and over again in his head, and coming up with like good comebacks.
Got you!
we have a basic room. Is off season is going to be 1 crown a night.
So it's like 2 beds in there.
Yes, but I have nicer room. I could set you up in a nicer room.
We'll take the basic room.
Oh,
Thank you,
okay.
sir.
He
Wait,
seems
you don't even get a say?
he seems very disappointed.
He chose to hang out with a warlike bird
I
person.
don't know what your persuasions are, sir, but have at it.
Do you have horses that need to be stabled?
Yes, we do. We have. Should I stable all the horses? Why not? Yeah, we have a team of 4. So the stables all go.
4 horses for just you two?
Well,
we
we
have
had
two
2
other-
others, but him and our otter companion are having a feud right now.
You have an otter companion?
Lutrine.
Do you know they don't like to be called that?
I'm
Oh.
learning. Learning very quickly.
Okay.
They also have
So where are they then? Why are they not staying here?
As I said, they're having a feud.
They chose another establishment.
They chose another establishment.
I shouldn't have called her otter so many times. I should have
Well, why don't you go stay there then, huh? Come on. One room for 2 guys like you, rich adventurer types? And you tell me 2 of you are staying somewhere else?
Well, we're paying for the room. I mean, isn't that good?
Look, sir. Sir.
You're right. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. And he like pats you and he goes, it's just business has been down. All this talk of disappearances and strange things happening is already hard enough in the off season, and now people saying they're scared to come here.
Yeah, we were wondering about that. Have you happened to notice anything strange going on in the city? Any odd, maybe connected to the disappearances or?
Perhaps around a full moon.
That's
Strange
what I hear.
creatures.
That's what I hear. But it's sometimes I think, is it true or is it Scarf? Are they telling you old wives' tales? Is this maybe somebody thought if we start these rumors, it will get people to come here to investigate, it will help business. But if that was the case, it has backfired. So I don't know.
Okay.
He drinks.
Oh.
Anyway, here's your keys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, would you happen to know?
Boy, come here, take care of these horses.
Oh yeah.
At once, sir. James Baxter.
James Baxter! God, we did that forever on the shows. It's bad.
Thank you. Also, sir,
Yes.
would you happen to know an individual by the name of Mowbray? I believe an orchard keeper.
Yes, Mowbray. Yes, he comes and goes. He prefers the Golden Goblet, frankly. But sometimes he comes here.
Off camera, fist bump.
If he's around, he tends to wander off.
All right. Well,
Be careful with that one.
Oh, for what reason?
Sometimes not everything you see is what you think.
I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, sir.
Do you know where he would be on a good Sunday evening like this one?
Oh, well, he lives at the house at the end of... Let me get this right. Oh, yes, he lives near the center of town, right next to the big trading store on the west end.
Big trading store on the west end.
Yes.
So what number would that be on the?
It sounds like he's describing 5.
Ooh, okay.
All right, let's cut to our Golden Goblet folks.
All right. We want to head to the.
Over to the Goblet.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we'll get there just yet.
All right.
We still bought our rooms.
Okay. So Golden Goblet.
My people have an acronym for his people. It's AB. AB with 3 A's. All Aquilara bastards.
Good evening and welcome to the Golden Goblet. I am your innkeeper, Habnar Rofel. How may it be my pleasure to serve you?
Hello, Hobnar. We are.
He's clearly not from this part of the country.
It's an interesting accent you got there on you, Hobnar. Where are you from?
Oh yes, my family and I relocated from Eslon some 30 years ago to make this lovely town our home and to open this inn.
Oh yeah, that's great. It's a nice inn you got. I'm from Ondat Zybeth originally myself.
Oh yes, beautiful place.
Yeah, it's nice, mountains and trees and lakes and whatnot. How much money did I get from the Duke?
You guys have like, 200 gold
He's
easy.
got like the government card.
Each. Yeah.
I believe that my companion and I would like 2 of your finest rooms.
Oh, very well. Well, would you like just separate rooms apart, or would you like a suite?
How many beds are in a suite?
Well, we have suites accommodating up to 2 to 3 side bedrooms. And would you be preferring a town side or a water view room?
I think that we would like a water view suite. That sounds excellent to me.
Oh, very good. I have lovely rooms on the 3rd floor that are 5 crowns a night each, so 10 crowns for the suite.
Sounds good. Here,
Okay.
10 crowns, good sir.
All right, he calls like a bellboy to take your luggage up there and to show you
Now,
the suite.
as you are well aware, my people are often eaten by Aguilar.
Oh, I thought that was just an old wives' tale.
No, it happens. Trust me.
Really?
My cousin Vincenzo gobbled right up.
Huh.
One minute he's standing out fishing
I'm
like he
so
does.
terribly sorry.
Next moment,
I've never
off into
actually
the
heard of
sky.
that actually happening.
It was awful. Lots of screaming, blood, and fur. So, here's an extra crown. Give me a warning if an Aquilar shows up.
Oh, yes. Well, I will let you know, though you should know that we cater to all sorts of guests here in
There's
the
this
town.
one looking for me right now. He's got a crazy, hungry look in his eye. He's even going to ask after me.
Very well.
He's going to insist to see me, but I don't want to see him.
He's got a look of courtesy and amusement on his face.
Probably the best way to treat that.
Oh, also,
And just so you know, out of game, there's really no truth to Aquilar eating Lutrina.
I'm pretty sure we all know that.
Okay, good. All right.
no, but I remember reading that
Yeah.
in the thing, so. And my character does believe in
Yeah.
conspiracy theories.
Oh, there are definitely Lutrina who do believe it happens. So.
Yeah. So if I didn't believe in conspiracy theories, I wouldn't be. But she does, so. By the way, I'm looking for this guy named Mowbray. Do you know who he is?
Oh, yes, Mr. Mowbray is one of our most frequent guests.
Très bien.
I don't think he's here this evening, but he comes and goes quite frequently.
Well, here is another crown. Let me know if he does show up.
Oh, sure, certainly. I'll be sure to let you know. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
All of us are
Observation.
Just her right now. Are you there with her?
Yeah, I'm there.
You roll as well.
Is that
So-
observation?
Observation, yes.
I guess we're still heading over.
Yeah,
So,
you're gonna do her.
observation of 15, that's what, 2? Or still 1?
It's half your perception.
Well, perception 72.
What, do you have observation?
Yeah,
Okay, so sorry. What is your observation?
15?
So 2 dice, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay.
I have all that in front of me if I bother to look.
I got a 13.
Okay.
26.
26 versus 5. Dice. Oh, he's when he says this, when you ask him to let you know if Mowbray shows up, that part of the conversation when he says he'll be sure to do it, you have a feeling he's not going to do it.
You wouldn't happen to know where he works, would you?
Mr. Mowbray is retired, I believe. Was in the apple business, and now he has others to tend to his orchards.
Retired? Where's his retirement villa?
Oh, he lives almost just across the street, next to the Atkins merchant's store.
Right across the street, huh?
Well, just slightly, just up a little bit up the west end.
Worth a look if he's in there.
Now, if you're hungry, our chef is doing a wonderful taste all week. He's been doing the tastes of Asnin, tastes of from Southwest Melarax. Usually can't get that type of food here, but he's very good.
I'm That sounds amazing.
About what time is it by now? Is it like...
It's probably like 8.
Look, we don't want to wake up the old guy in the middle of the night. That would just be rude. And meanwhile, we've got the taste of Aslan.
You guys show up now.
And we wake up the old dude in the middle of the night.
Well, you show up at the Golden Goblet.
Yeah.
And,
The Golden Goblet.
There, you are you gonna? So you had been shown into your rooms, and then you came back down and were talking to the guy. He walks in and he goes, "I believe your friend is here."
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
It's a bunch of witnesses now if you try to eat me.
I'll keep that in mind, ma'am. Oh, good news. You've located Mowbray. He's actually right near this very residence.
Why, yeah, he's right across the street.
Oh, you've heard the same intelligence. Excellent. Should we go pay him a visit?
It is, like, too late to wake up an old guy right now.
People are missing.
Yo, people will still be missing tomorrow morning when we're not being rude, waking up an old guy. Old guys like to sleep.
Well, I suppose you're right. I mean, I don't see what like another night could do, but
She does have a very valid point. I do like to sleep.
I do like sleep too, but if there is a chance to prevent death from happening to anyone,
No. My auntie
I would
Minerva
like-
has to go to sleep by about 6 o'clock at night. She usually eats a nice steak beforehand and then out like a light.
it is nice. I will give you that.
I mean, she's not been the same since Vincenzo got swept up. Vincenzo.
Just so you know, the kitchen will
R.I.P.
the kitchen does close in about an hour. So if you are hungry, I would suggest getting a bite to eat now.
Yeah, I'm heading off to the kitchen.
well, I
Or
really
Or
like
dining
gourmet.
hall.
I really do like gourmet food. I'll go with him.
Okay. So
This little guy.
the tavern,
So we're all
the eating tavern area is probably about half full, mostly locals, and they don't really pay much attention to you because they're used to having people visit here, so they don't they're not suspicious of outsiders or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I splurge on the menu. I
Okay.
like ordering expensive exotic dishes.
Okay.
and-
The chef is doing this special menu from Tastes of Southwest Mellerex.
Oh, I'm all over it.
I'll do it.
The specialty is a braised Walbrun wild boar with in a cherry sauce.
Oh, delicious.
I'll do a full tasting menu if he
Okay.
offers that.
All right.
And whatever wine pairs with it.
Okay. He also suggests their local Kiradis, which is almost like an apple liqueur.
Oh, please get me some of that.
Yeah, and they're famous for it here.
I love that stuff.
Let's see.
And I'm like swirling it around
I don't know
and
if-
like sniffing it.
I don't know if the cooking score is what you use to appreciate food as well, but I'm appreciating
It can be.
29 on food appreciation.
So, let's see. Go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 64.
27?
27. Okay. So, let's go with.
Dogs love you.
Apparently.
I mean, Ripley pretty much lives on your lap whenever you come over. Oops, up the skirt.
So this guy comes up to you. He's probably in his 30s, dressed nicely, and he says, "Well, welcome to our town. May I join you?"
Certainly, have a seat, Mr.
Absolutely, sir.
Oh, my name is Chetnar Hoggins. I run one of the mills here.
Right.
I want to say we all introduce ourselves to Mr. Huggins.
Oh, well, we're not used to having visitors off season. This is very nice. It's good for the economy.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we're here on business, though.
Oh, what business is that?
Finding missing people.
So much for a low profile.
So you've heard then.
You know what? I agree with you for once.
So you've heard then.
Yes. Well, he already knows
Well, yeah, I already know, but
about the missing people.
Yes. Shellam and Timon are beside themselves. I mean, she's only been gone for 2 days, and they're. I told Timon she probably ran off with a boy, but he seems terribly worried.
So, people in this village, like villagers, natives, have been disappearing as well.
What do you mean as well?
Well, you know, some outsiders, some visitors to your village have also vanished.
Oh my God! I did not know that. No, this happened 2 nights ago. The daughter of the local glassblower disappeared.
What were the circumstances surrounding this disappearance? Did you just, like, say she was going to be somewhere and never showed up, or vanish from her home over the night, or...
Or did a giant spider, owl, bear?
Oh, good Lord, no. She probably just ran off with that hunter. Rumor was that they were secretly seeing each other.
Can you tell us where this happened?
I'm curious about this rumor. Let me know more about their families and why they were seeing each other and why people didn't approve of it. I love gossip. I love rumors.
Well,
She is quite chatty Cathy.
My name's not Kathy.
I know it's not.
well, Marisa has always been a popular young lady around the old town, if you catch my meaning. But supposedly she had started seeing Kenway the hunter. And Kenway is, well, he's almost twice my age, which is quite unusual.
Scandalous, one might say.
Yes. And
So she's robbing the... She's literally jumping on bones. That's all I have for this one.
supposedly they would
That was
run
good.
off
You did good.
Thank you.
off into the mountains and meet in the old mines. But she's been missing for 2 nights.
Has,
Kenway, of course, denies any involvement with her.
Where's
so
Kenway?
he hasn't vanished. Yeah, where...
Well, I imagine he's either at his house or hunting.
You know about where Kenway lives? I mean, not to be snooty, but I'm being
Well, actually,
snooty.
everybody knows where Kenway lives. He lives all the way. It's the last house on the Upper Mine Road as you head out of town. It's a big number 56 on the front.
Number 56 on the map is...
there he is.
It's Kenway.
It's like almost every house in this town has a number on it.
Circle K.
We thought a
People
random
say,
assignment
okay.
of house numbers would be helpful to tourists.
It's an address number.
Yeah, no, I can see that. That makes loads of sense.
It's quite an interesting
Of course,
thing
there's-
your JC
There's no proof. Kenway denies the whole thing. He has lived here a long time, so it is hard to not take his word for it.
So these old mines, they're a site of interest or mystery?
Danger, if you ask me. If you follow the road, either one, eventually the roads will merge, and then after that, it's pretty hard going because it's a series of partial and full landslides.
That sounds a mess. Hey, I know that the town is famous for the waterfalls. Is the town also famous for that floating glass thing that's slightly outside of it?
So, I'm sorry, the what?
Never mind.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Should I tell him?
Don't go chasing wolves.
I was primarily saying it to see if he had any reaction, which clearly he didn't.
That's no way
Yes.
about it.
I don't
We don't
explain-
usually talk about it because it freaks people out, but that you brought it up.
Anyway, enjoy your stay. If you have anything that you need to be milled, let me know. I'm just below the first set of falls.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks for the help, Mr. Hawkins.
Then he goes and he talks to some other people.
Can I make a observation check on the people he's talking to? Is it more like, oh, hey, how's it going? Hope you're enjoying your meal, or is it they're passing on information about
Go ahead and roll.
15, so 2 dice, right?
Correct.
I gotta make an observation roll too, just about one time.
6.
Not great.
I thought I could read lips.
He seems to be greeting old friends, like somebody he knows from the town.
30.
Yeah, they seem to be just
Super
people he
buddies.
know. They're locals.
Okay. Nothing.
I'm gonna go see the hunter.
What, right now?
I don't know. Should we probably
It's not like I had much to eat. I just had the soup.
Why'd you only eat the soup? There's tons of delicious food.
May I recommend the roast boar with cherry sauce?
I mean-
It is delectable.
You know what? I like you. I take back all the horrible things I said about you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, they're bonding.
Well, you say that until you wake up the next morning. I'm gonna go look for this hunter and see if he's at a shack. If not, I'll come back here and let you know I couldn't find him. He'll probably be out in the forest. But
If you end up dying on your mission, try to come back as a ghost or something.
No, don't do that.
I
Afraid
can
of
summon
ghosts.
your spirit.
No, that's
See that?
scary.
That's creepy.
All right,
but
so
yeah.
you're heading off to.
I'll go with you, Cuthbert. This is sounds like a 2-man job.
a one-man, one-bird job.
Yeah,
Like,
agreed.
It's a unisex job.
So it's a. You notice that on this, so you cross over the bridge. You notice on
Wait to see the
this
apple.
side of the town is much more run down.
Okay, we'll go by the Appleman's house and see if the lights
Um,
are on. And if the lights are on, we'll say
It's
hello.
much more
If
working
not-
class, and on the water side are all businesses, and then there's only a few residences on the other side. His is the last one. It's a pretty old cabin. It's almost like in the tree line, which is the dark green. Are you just gonna knock, or what are you gonna do?
Lights on?
No.
Don't have any lamps or anything lit. Okay. Cuthbert walks up to the door and he's got his sword in hand, like a straight bladed,
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
somewhat,
get cake.
or
I'm gonna get
katana,
cake.
whatever. But he's got it in its sheath
That'd
still,
be friendly.
so he like raps on the door a
Love
couple
cake.
times,
All right.
and then stuffs it back in his belt.
Just a minute. Who the hell is it? It's late. I gotta get up early.
We've got a few questions for you, sir.
Who are you?
We're special operatives from the authorities investigating certain disappearances in this town. Just
He
wondering if you
is
have
Nugent.
Fuck
I am
off.
Amboy.
sir, we really need to talk to you. It'll just take a few minutes of your time.
I said, leave.
Can you pick along?
Well, if he's going to try to shut
Roll an observation check.
Ooh, okay, everybody? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we're not.
I know, not everybody. It's my
Oh no! I
So
got a 1
perception.
and a 9.
Yeah, we'll let.
So you
we'll
knock.
let
So you,
Chris know
right now
what
you
we're
have a
doing.
10, and now roll a penalty die.
Okay, for me. So that is 2, 5,
I got a 2.
Okay.
12. Oh, a 10. If I get a 10, do I roll it again?
Yes. Well, you count to 10 and add a bonus die.
Whoa,
Something
okay,
I
so
think
that
about
was
Vincenzo might have been eaten by a
it's like
griffin,
15,
but I mean, what's the difference?
25. I'll just have the
Griffin is part lion, isn't it?
6 to it, so that's 31.
Yeah.
And they don't.
Whoa, another 10.
Okay, that's
Thing
high
wasn't
enough.
doing any
You
speed.
hear
So
through the
if
door,
we
you
eat
hear.
Vincenzo,
Oh, he's got a dog of some kind.
I think Vincenzo did have a lot of gambling.
You want to handle the dog? I'll take care of the man.
Too bad it's eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. So he shuts the door, right?
No, he hasn't even opened it.
Oh, he hasn't even opened it?
No.
Well, I am just going to be the big, giant, magical asshole in the room. I am going to use
mean,
my
if you
push
play
on the door
cards.
to knock it
Hell
over.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Do you have gambling?
using magic,
All right. Roll.
I always have gamblings.
Interesting.
I have some cards. Got dice.
Okay, Cuthbert.
Roll the bones.
Roll
I
4
have
dice
pleasure
for
to
your
try to
EMS.
guess the
4 dice
skill.
there.
4 dice
Yeah.
for my...
This is a moderate door, so it's gonna give us 5 dice.
So I gotta get above 15.
No, you gotta get a. I'm rolling 5 dice against your 4. You gotta beat a 24.
Alright, so that is 6 and 3, 9.
You
Plus
might beat me anyway.
5 is 14, plus a 10, so that's 24.
Don't-
Tie always goes to the party member. All right, so
That's actual 0 to 10.
Oh.
So
Oh.
I get one more roll, right?
yes, well, you only need a 24, so.
Okay.
All right, so you push the door open, breaking a pretty simple lock.
Oh.
You can't.
You got
And
money back.
an arrow flies out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it aiming for Cuthbert or me?
Oh,
Aiming for Cuthbert.
Alright.
yeah.
Can I like pull him out of the way? Can you dodge Cuthbert?
Let's get
Takes
on
all
with
the
I have
it.
defend of 25, so.
Well, defend allows you to
parry
shift
and stuff?
from offense to defense.
Oh, okay.
This is considered like a surprise round.
Are you guys getting in a fight?
He caught you pretty much by surprise.
We're having a little trouble apprehending a suspect.
We'll let you make a reaction factor to see if you don't get hit. So roll 8 dice.
8 dice.
Yeah, you're gonna roll this against 6.
I got it.
Use 6 reaction factor. It's gonna be 8 versus 8.
Well, I gotta.
Gotta beat a 25.
2 ones. 8, 7, 15. It's 25 plus 2. Do I add the 2 ones?
Yes, you do add them, but then you need to subtract penalty rolls. So you're at 27 minus 2 rolls.
27 minus 12, so that's.
All right, so you do get hit by the arrow.
Okay, and how do we track damage?
I'm going to figure that out here. So let's see.
Don't you just subtract it from your stamina?
Ooh, that's not good. He hit you square in the chest. You took 44 points of damage.
Ouch.
A real nasty arrow. Ow.
What's your stamina?
75.
75.
So his stamina doesn't change, but he's taken 44 points of damage.
Yeesh.
But he can only take 75.
That's right.
Totally.
Okay.
I told you to stay out.
Told you we wanted to ask you some questions.
All right, so I need you guys to roll reaction factor to see the order of combat because we're now in a combat situation.
So a 78 is
8 dice.
8 dice.
Where do I see reaction factor?
It's under base factors. It's the way of rolling.
Oh, reaction
Almost
58. Okay,
okay.
so that's
You got
6.
79.
Alright.
Yeah.
And it's always rolling up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
it's
that's
like
8.
5 dice.
Yeah, so you get 8.
Ooh, he rolled a 58.
Oh boy. Okay. That's 8.
I got
11,
1.
7,
17.
6 and
Ooh,
4.
that's
That's
10.
10.
17. 23.
30, 40.
33.
But your ability to hit somebody with a
36.
weapon.
36
All right.
for the bird.
49. But I also got a 1 on it, so I gotta roll that.
So 50 minus.
You're a magic man.
43.
Okay,
Tried
so
to
43.
understand that about
so the order is going to go Kenway the Hunter, then Cuthbert, then Corporal.
I see that in the cake or death option. You guys have gone for death.
We just want
Now
to ask some
he
questions.
he strings another arrow, but he doesn't shoot. And he says, "Now, are you guys going to leave politely, or do I have to shoot you again?"
No, I think we should make him the lead guy on that.
It's your turn.
Yeah, Cuthbert, this is on
Cuthbert.
you.
It's kind of like taking a knee, but are you gonna talk to us or what?
Just want to ask you a few questions, sir.
I just want to
No
know.
need for it to get violent or more violent.
What do you want to know? If I answer your questions, will you leave?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and
Alright,
we'll
what-
find someone to fix your door.
Yeah, I do a
Fix
fire
my own
alarm.
door.
Okay.
What do
thank
you want?
Well, we're investigating some of the recent disappearances.
Oh, by the way, he has a big dog next to him
Oh, it is.
too, but the dog is just sitting here going.
Cool. We're investigating some of the.
I
Recent...
don't have anything to do with that girl.
Okay. So we
We
believe
didn't
you.
even bring up a girl with girl.
Everyone keeps asking me. I just figured you were going to ask me too.
Well, you are correct, sir. But
What girl? What's her name?
we just...
Marisa.
the jig is up.
His He's just been shot with an arrow.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
The blood loss is just a little crazy.
Roll an observation check.
It's getting to the head a
Roll
little bit.
observation check?
Yeah, both of you.
Okay, what was my
Oh, 16.
perception? So 5.
Gotta roll that one.
Not
16.
observation. So
20.
good.
So that's 6.
Patience.
Perception.
14. 2. 16. 21. 25.
Oh, yours are all.
When he says Marissa, you see just one corner of his mouth curl up in a slight lecherous smile.
Gross.
Okay, so
This guy's like probably about 60. He looks very, very fit.
great. So we're just investigating like the circumstances of the disappearance. You're not necessarily like we don't necessarily believe you're culpable, you're responsible. But we just want to know like what happened, like when exactly did you disappear?
Why should I know?
Well, people think that you and her were seeing a lot of each other. So perhaps you.
If you know anything about Marissa, she saw a lot of people. Get us.
Okay. But you don't know anything about the circumstances of the disappearance, like where she was supposed to be when she.
Well, a lot of these youngsters wander up into the old mining area.
Yeah, I've heard
That's
about that
their own
before.
fault. It's dangerous up there. Only experienced people should go up there and know their way around.
Okay, understood. You haven't, and you spent a lot of time in the woods, the surrounding area, I imagine, as a hunter.
Sure.
You wouldn't have noticed any like strange creatures, perhaps owl bears,
Spider, owl bears.
spider. Yeah, like good. Keep it together, Cuthbert. we'll get you healed.
Yeah.
Just hold on for a little more while I finish this interview.
I don't bother with such nonsense. I'm a working man.
So you've never seen any like odd creatures in the woods?
Nonsense.
Okay. Can I like doing like his perception, see if he's
Sure.
lying? Alright. So that is 10. 12. Ooh, a 10.
He's kidding.
22. Oh, I got a 1 as well, so does that cancel each other out?
Oh, you just cancel the 10 and the 1 and count as 11.
Alright, so it's 23.
You can't tell anything off of him.
Okay. Alright, well, thank you for your time. I better get this guy back and see his arrow. Enjoy your night, sir. Goodbye.
Alright. He watches you leave, then you hear him, like, trying to repair his door.
Okay, so
Gone better.
yeah, do we have like medicine or something so I can get the arrow out of there? Or?
Healing.
I got healing.
Oh yeah, I'll take him back to
Magic healing or just regular
Magic healing.
Oh, okay.
Let's get him back
And
to
regular healing if you need it.
Yeah.
The only problem is we're probably not there anymore.
No, that's
Oh,
true.
great.
Oh,
Well,
they're
we'll
not
wait.
at, or you're not at the golden goblet?
We might not be.
Where are you going?
Well, okay. So, we had a brainstorm while we were gambling that if there are any lantern lights on or anything at Mulbray's, he might be awake.
Oh, okay.
So, we are going to get some cake to go
Okay.
and some alcohol,
A peace offering.
and then we're going to head over there.
Yeah.
Well, I wish I thought of that.
No, instead the guy didn't want to come to the door, so I blew it up, and then he shot me in the
Shot
chest.
with an arrow.
Yeah.
Well, what
yeah.
did you expect was going to happen?
He would welcome me in open arms, of course.
Well, my people are entertainers, and your people are crazy, warlike bird people. So it makes
Well-
sense.
Alright, there are lights on in this house.
Okay.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, why don't you go ahead and knock just in case he's like got a prejudice against Lutrine, which is crazy because everybody loves Lutrine.
Alright.
So I knock on his door.
I'll be right there. Hold on. You're like somebody shuffling.
Where are my slippers?
You hear the oh, hello. Who do we have here? And you see a guy who looks like very old, dressed in very simple robe. He's got a lot of bushy white hair. He's like leaning on an old walking stick. Yes, who are you?
Arrow to the chest.
Good evening, sir. My name is Lysistrata Hexbios.
My name is Walcio Visano.
Oh, hello, I'm Mowbray.
It's very nice to meet you, Mowbray. We have brought you drink and cake.
Oh,
Since we know it's kind of late out,
let's look at that. Oh, that looks... Come in, let's eat that.
But I was hoping he would ask.
by all means, let's go in.
He's got a walker.
Please sit down. The house is really nice, but not like ostentatious. And he goes, I'll just go get some stuff from the kitchen.
Do you need any help?
No, it won't be a bother. And he goes to the door, and then he does something odd. He comes back like almost like 3 seconds later. He's got like plates and cups and serving stuff. But he's like, this should do. And he's like, oh, let's cut this. What were your names again?
My name is Lysistrata, but you can call me Strata.
Okay.
And my name is Walcio.
Oh, practitioner are you?
Of what, sir?
I can smell it.
So,
I'm guessing he's also a
you
practitioner of
can
the same
smell
thing.
it.
Oh, I've got a good sense of smell.
Kinda got better after the eyes went away.
Huh. So you practice too?
No, I practice apple farming. Now, what has brought you to my door?
Well, the Dukes of Sacramento.
Oh, how is Taryn, my boy?
He has, he's been doing better. His stepdaughter's gone missing in this town, and he said that you might be able to help us find her.
She was here 2 weeks ago. Quite a handful, that one.
We've heard.
I danced with her briefly, but it was hard for me to keep up.
Well, sure. You being a humble apple orchard farmer.
You did gather those plates real quick, so you got some stuff.
I know my way around the kitchen. Now, what about her disappearance?
We were hoping you knew something about it, or could help us in finding her.
I do know something is happening up in the old mines. I smell something. Something odd.
Oh yeah. What's his name? Chethar? Chethar?
Chetnar, how?
Chetnar.
He mills my apples.
Yeah, Chetnar the Hoggins.
Yes.
Yeah, no, he said that Marisa disappeared up there recently.
Yes, that's what they're saying. Ran off with that no-good Kenway. Never liked that Feddo.
Yeah.
You don't think the two disappearances have something in common, do you?
Oh, I think they do, probably.
Hey, since you know some of the magic stuff that this guy also knows, like when we were coming into town, there was this weird floating mirror thing with a bunch of different planes on
I
it.
even have one of the mirrors. It's in shards, but it was.
Do you have it with you?
It's broken.
Oh, but you have the pieces with you?
Yes. And I hand him the bag with all the pieces of the mirror.
Hmm.
I thought it was maybe significant to the disappearance stuff because there were like some of the mirrors like reflected places that weren't there. You know what I mean? Like other places.
I just wanted one.
Yeah, you just want one. But it seemed like some pretty weird magic to me.
Yeah.
He holds them up like this, and they levitate over his hand and move around for a second.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
some freaky juju.
This is quite peculiar. I think the power's gone out of these for the most part. You should be safe. You might keep them from future study, my boy.
When I tried looking into it, it was like it was pulling me into somewhere.
I imagine it would. It's a good thing it didn't. Don't know where you'd wind up.
It's true. My cousin Narcissus used to have real problems with mirrors. But he never
I
got
would
pulled into
suspect
one.
that these shards, these mirrors are
My cousin.
have to do
Our
with
cousins.
have to do with the Nexus, not these girls disappearing. There's been a lot of strange things happening. He hands the shards back.
Yeah, we also made a weird old lady on the road who gave you a thing.
Oh yeah, I should show him that. The
Yeah, show
cork.
them that thing.
Gave her a lock of my hair and she gave me this.
Oh, yes, I've heard of her. Makes very interesting dolls.
Dolls.
Nothing to worry about unless you mistreat her.
Okay, so I'm good. I'm good.
Yes.
Treated her
Yeah.
very
You
nicely.
did treat her very nicely, and I did not give her any hair.
Did you show him the cork?
Yeah, show him the cork.
Oh, that's cute.
Do you know what it does?
Oh, I would just keep it next to you.
You use it to stop
Okay.
bottles.
Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting tired.
Oh, no. Thank you for all the information. Enjoy the rest of the cake.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That
cake's
is
yours,
yours.
the beer's yours.
Thank you
Go for
so
it.
much.
And thank you for your hospitality. I know that it is late.
You're welcome.
Yeah, if we ever visit again, it will be in the morning, and we'll bring pancakes.
Sounds delightful.
Yes, yes. It was just you gotta understand the urgency of this particular mission.
Yes.
Well, thank you again for your
All right.
hospitality.
So he
Thank you. That's
turns in. You guys want to meet back up?
Yeah. You see Cuthbert with an arrow. And he's still like growling and angry and pissed off. He's like,
We ran into some
Son of a
difficulties.
bitch, put an arrow in my poncho. Ow.
There's an arrow in his
Okay,
chest.
let me see if I can do something about that.
Push.
Yeesh, got him.
Oh yeah, put it all the way
I
through.
would make like
It's only just my sternum that stopped it.
so for this I would make can I just cast a spell? Or
Right,
I have
so-
to remove the arrow first though.
Right, but it's that's not that's assumed. So
Okay.
yeah, so you would use like treat or cure. I mean treat or aid depending on the severity, and
It's pretty severe.
You're living, you're walking, so
I mean, hey.
it's not life-threatening.
So, if you do not mind me asking,
so treat provides healing wounds, restores life points equal to an ability dice pool. So what's your ability in general? It's 30. So it gives you 3 dice.
So we don't go by the EDF or anything?
No, but you have to roll that just to make sure you don't screw it up.
Okay, so roll the EDF to not screw up, and then roll the...
And you are also welcome to roleplay your divinity to see if anything extra happens. But not required if you don't want to.
So
we probably want to pull this out of him, like, somewhere that's not...
Yeah, I'll go to your suite. There's nothing else.
So divine... Who would I go to?
You can pray to your god, Estafir, or to Vashar. Say, please aid me in this healing.
Yeah, let's go with Ashara.
Okay.
Ashara, it looks like my friend here got a really bad deal. So let's see if we can't, I don't know, like re-roll the chances for him.
Okay.
So roll 6,
3 dice.
3, and then 6 not to
Are
screw
you
up.
insisting that all of our actions are made by dice? Oh, come on!
12?
Okay. And then just roll the 6 just to get a non-zero, essentially. So you don't, like, fumble. You don't have to. As long as
Definitely better than a
yeah,
zero.
okay.
Definitely better.
So what was your... you said 12?
Yep, 12.
So you healed 12 points. But you could do it again because, remember, you can do up to 6 rites a day.
Oh, 6 rights.
Yeah. It could be all the same one or one of each. So you could do it again if you want. Oh, let me see how your prayer went. Ooh, holy shit.
That's a good thing, right?
You
Holy
know-
shit. Typically, when you say holy shit, it's
I don't want to
So
boast.
as you're putting your this is your ring, right?
Yeah, my ring.
So you're touching your ring to his wounds. You see you see like a light spread out, and it gets more intense and you hear a female voice in your head. Your prayers have pleased me, Walsio, and he's completely healed. So it worked a lot more than it should have.
Wow.
And the arrow's like pushed right through him, and then
It's gone.
it's gone. You're complete.
Lysistrata comes out.
It's rare that you've ever had this kind of divine power.
I got dibs on his soul. Oh, hey, how's it going? I heard you're doing better.
Lysistrata comes out of her bedroom with like some string and needles. Like, I can help sew him up. Oh, he's better.
Thank you for your help, Lysistrata.
It's a good night.
So generally, out of game, if you pray to your god, I will roll a D100 with like a 1 to 2% chance of something happening. And I rolled a 99, so...
There you go.
Holy shit.
One time, these guys were
Wow.
free falling because they had stupidly let these giant, bad eagles pick them up, and then they attacked the eagles, so it just dropped them. And the only thing to do was to pray, and I rolled 100, and they got so lucky.
Oh man, divine intervention.
Yeah.
Divine intervention.
So,
And that's when the Eagles came to Gondor.
so I assume maybe you turned in after this,
Yeah.
right?
So before we break up for the night,
Yeah.
we went and talked to Mulbray because we noticed his light was on, so we brought him some cake and some drinks. And he told us like the disappearances were all happening up in the mines.
Yeah, we heard something similar. These mines are like a dangerous area, and a lot of younger individuals have vanished there. So I definitely want to investigate them tomorrow.
Well, yeah, obviously we're going to investigate them.
So guess
Well,
what we're heading in.
Glad
there.
we're on the same page, Lysistrata. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, it's directly across the water from here, right? I don't know why I'm still saying my character's accent, but it's directly across the water. Okay, so we swim over.
There's a bridge.
There's a bridge.
We can take the bridge on the south end.
And
of
there's a
town
road.
Yeah, Bridget,
And we
do
still
it.
have
And then
horses.
walk the trail.
Uh-huh.
We can pick up Kenway too.
Do you guys not like swimming? Because
No.
Not particularly.
we swim up. Okay.
Actually,
Well, like-
swimming is prohibited in this part of in the lake.
Oh, okay.
See,
It
it's
might
even against
pollute
the law.
water.
You can get the water dirty with
It's also really, 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 really cold.
otterness.
Ooh.
They're being otter racist. It's okay.
All right, so you're gonna head up the Upper Mines Road.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
next
that's
day.
what
The
we'll
next,
do.
the morning.
Get some
Are you
sleep.
taking the horses or walking?
We'll meet up with them, I guess, at Hillside Inn and then
Yep.
head over.
Yeah, I'll take the horses.
Did
At
we
least for
actually,
as far as we
wait,
can.
we paid for the rooms at Hillside, but we didn't actually stay in them.
Well, I thought you two went back.
Yeah, we
No,
went
you
back.
went back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
The 9, the most basic.
The most basic. After seeing everything in the other end, it's like coming back to this.
It's suitable.
That's what you get for picking the warlike bird.
Oh no, the
person over
Hillside has
party
nice
riders.
rooms. You just
But it's not a
Oh,
luxury.
you better believe I
want to
make the bed
enjoy
myself
my
the
life,
next morning
damn
and
it.
like tuck in the corners. It's beautiful.
oh no, they'll take care of that.
No, now you've learned that if you're going to be picking out rooms, you want to go with
Okay.
the Lutronine.
So basically, you head
That's what
up.
I'm learning.
You head up the Upper Mines Road. Did you say you were stopping at Kenway's?
Well, I kind of want to punch him in the face, but we don't have time for that. We gotta save
Okay.
that kid.
Yeah. Let's
All right,
go to
so you
the-
head up the Upper Mines Road. It goes on for like a couple miles, and it seems to, you guess, just based, there's a road that comes in from this side, so you guess the Lower Mines Road kind of merged into it. And eventually you come to an area that's like, let me just pull up the right map.
Like every quarry in every episode of Star Trek, where they try to not make it look like something in
Nice.
California.
Or Doctor Who.
Or not.
They're always going to quarries in that show.
Ground.
I like Cory because it's crunchy.
Wait, what?
Sorry, it's an
Or
old,
that it's Where does that
old
come from?
Saturday Night Live sketch.
And there's the current TV show, Quarry.
Okay,
It's a
so
good one.
basically the road gets narrower, and then on either side are like very sheer, like cliff-like rocks. And you get to an area that is about, narrows down to about 40 feet across. And it's just after it's curved a little bit, and there looks to be some sort of landslide blocking the path ahead of rocks and debris. And the landslide is, as I said, about 40 feet wide, and it's probably about 40 feet tall too.
So is it totally impassable, or could we like kind of scramble up it?
It is scrambleable, although it might be dangerous because the rocks are loose and such.
Well, I guess this is where we leave the horses.
Yeah, better.
Now hold on.
I'll see you later, Glue.
Instead of going around, why don't we just go through?
Through the
So we
rocks.
got cinnamon and
think
glue.
it might have some
I love it
goodness.
already.
Let's see here. I don't think it works like that portal.
Actually, it does.
Oh, we can just do a portal.
Let's see. Let's take a look.
Could be good. I mean,
Yeah, you just put the entry on the ground,
Spiritual
and then you
magic.
put the exit just above the other side, provided we know what's on the other side.
Which we don't.
well, maybe put it at the top so you could like look down.
You have. Did you take window and door too?
I have door and portal. Just
Oh, you
door.
had to take window too.
Really?
Yeah, because window is a prereq for door.
So I already have these. Guess I could just get rid of one of the spells that I have.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of. I'd say curse. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
So
get rid
you
of
have
curse.
window, door, and portal, or
Window, door, and portal.
okay.
Yeah. I'll just
So
erase curse.
portal is the most powerful version. It opens a door through 2 remote line of sight points set by the caster within a range equal to ability in feet. The door has a maximum diameter in feet equal to ability and lasts ability minutes. So you can. What's your ability score? It's 40, right?
40, yeah.
Yeah, so you could, in theory, create a pretty large hole, portal, from one side to the other.
With the landslide.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright.
Big enough to get horses through even.
Big enough to get the
Did
horses.
you hear that,
Yeah.
Glue? You get to come
I
along.
like it.
Alright, so go
Why
ahead
don't you
and
just name them
and-
Elmer?
where are you trying to do it?
I'm guessing center.
Center?
Yeah.
Okay, and how it says here you can make it up to maximum diameter and ability feet. So that's maximum diameter. So you could actually, I'm sorry, this isn't 40 feet. These are 5-foot squares. I'm an idiot. So this is about 20 feet across. So you could actually like make the portal through the whole thing if you wanted to.
Oh. Would door work for this as well?
Yeah, but I mean, there's no difference. It's just this is. Wait. Oh yeah, actually, you might want to just keep curse and just take door, because portal. Oh wait, portal. Sorry, door opens a door through sight equal to the maximum depth up to affiliated way. Objects can pass through duration. Yeah, it's just. Ability. Wait, what's the difference?
Door versus door.
That's ability.
I don't know. I'm a little weary on doors, even though I kind of.
All right, keep curse.
Yeah, doors.
I can't
are
tell what the
bad-
difference
bad luck
is.
with them.
So, yeah, no, one's supposed to be more powerful, but I'm not seeing what the difference is. It may be an error. At one point, my file got corrupted, and I had to recreate the magic, and I might have messed
Oh,
up.
so maybe door and portal are the same.
They might be the same thing, yeah. Or yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, because there's another spell called gateway.
yeah, gateway. Gateway doesn't have to be line of sight, and it can be any location you've ever visited.
Oh.
So.
Would work for this.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so actually, you did need. You do need portal, because door lets you just create it through, like let's say there's a solid object in front of you. It lets you basically create a tunnel without knowing what's on the other side. Portal lets you actually let like 2 different points. It doesn't have to be a straight line.
Yeah.
So
It's
So
just tunnel.
portal would be.
portal's more powerful. But if you want to keep just door and add curse, that's fine. It's up to you. Portal's more powerful. I would add the curse because you probably don't need the full portal.
All right.
All right, so you're going to create a door through this.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll.
4.
Yes. Wait, no, what? Yeah, what's your EMF?
My EMF 60.
So 6.
8, 4, and I got a 10. So next one. Nice. 16, 20, 25, 29, 38, 48.
Okay. So you cast the spell and it works, but something strange is interfering with the spell. It's almost as if there's nothing actually here on this side.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, guess magic didn't work. Well, goodbye,
Oh
Cole.
no!
It's been.
No, it worked.
Oh,
So there's now a nice
But like the landslide is an
magical
illusion.
tunnel through there, but it seemed like you didn't actually have to cut through anything on the side. Like there was already, it was just empty space.
Oh.
So the landslide is like. So I'm gonna try like walking. Or actually, I don't know this. So
Well, did you communicate this to him? Anybody?
No. it
Okay,
just-
so you don't know what that yet.
all right. Portal active, sir.
There's some interference. Doesn't look like there's anything on the other side of it.
Well, no. So on this part of the portal,
Ah.
I mean, the portal was actually the whole. You could make it the whole thing. Over here, it seemed like you were cutting through nothing. Like there's actually nothing there.
There's nothing over to the right over here.
I mean, here it was rock. You thought this was rock, but it seemed like it was just air.
Seems like it was just air.
oh, so that's like an
Very
illusion over there.
strange.
I'm gonna walk over to it and.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like,
you put your hand up to the rock,
give it a
and
flap.
there's like nothing there.
Really?
There's nothing there.
Weird.
So we'll accelerate this for you. So basically, you realize that over here there is a man-made reinforced tunnel cutting through the landslide, covered by some sort of illusion on both sides of rock.
Well, this is curious.
Yeah. We need to investigate. Let's leave the horses here.
I mean, you can leave them here, take them with you. It's up to you.
Is the tunnel like horse size?
Oh yeah, you can get the horses through.
I made it
alright.
specifically.
You can get a cart through there. It's 10 feet wide.
Whoa. We can ride him in then.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go in.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
on the other side of the thing, I'm gonna not show about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not gonna show about 40 feet, and then I'll show you what you do see. So I'm gonna do one of those jagged, liney things. So it continues. The canyon continues, and there's a slight curve to it, and I don't need to get these distances exact. But, okay, so you're in the canyon area. You see an opening to your left. It looks like a mining entrance. There is, use a different color. There is an old mining track as shown in the blue. Well, blue's a bad color, you can't really see that. Orange is better. There's an old mining track that is like that heads in. And then it keeps going, and then down here you see it really opens up, and you see some more track that heads into an opening over there. And then this keeps going. This area rises and is pretty sheer, but you can see about 30 feet up and then another 20 feet up that are some like window slits in the rock. Like there's structures inside the cliff face. And there's a lot of overturned, decaying mining carts, decayed wood carts, over here, there's like a little row of mining carts still on the track. A few more broken over here, broken old carts and stuff. So from what you can tell, it looked like these were like loading areas where they'd pull carts up and then they'd have the carts, the mining carts, and they'd unload the ore. And the slits in the rock, maybe there were offices or something up there, who knows. So, and they're about 30 feet up. And then there's the entrance here.
Right.
In the entrance, I'm gonna try to make, like, sort of hush everybody and try to make, like listen or smell or even see something.
Okay.
Like for movement or creatures.
Okay, go ahead and, are you gonna go like right to the entrance here?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll an observation.
Okay. Well, that was terrible because I rolled 2 ones.
Cool.
Oh boy.
That can be fun.
So 7.
You don't really, there's like a wind gushing through the canyon, but it's kind of eerily quiet.
Yeah.
What do your otter eyes see?
Black darkness.
Well, you can see 60 feet in,
Yeah.
so I will draw
Okay.
with your gloves.
Well, let's proceed down the tunnel.
You guys want some light?
Oh yeah, that'd be very helpful, sir. Thank you.
Hey, just a straight up soul cold light.
Whoa,
It's a cantrip even.
Yep.
handy.
So there's like a sort of room.
Yeah, and you can see the track heads over in broken segments to a tunnel going slightly down that way, and to a tunnel slightly going down that way, and there is signs of a cave-in over here,
Okay.
and it looks like there might be a little side chamber over here, but these go down. They seem to be sloping down slightly.
I am going to head towards this side chamber.
Here? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, my computer went to sleep. There we go. Okay. When you head in, you feel your foot catch a rope, and you hear some what sound like cowbells kind of clanging a little bit.
Oh, okay. Can I do like a trap just mechanism to disarm this? Or?
Oh, once you know it's there, it wasn't very sophisticated. It was just covered with a lot of dirt, so it was hard to see. So,
Well, too late. I guess we got the alarm going.
and
Who would set up an
In
alarm
future,
here,
what's the mechanism for avoiding that in this?
you can say I'm going to look around and check for traps.
Okay. Sorry.
It would be an observation roll.
Gotcha.
All right, so you head in, and you're heading over to this little area here. Nothing jumps out. It's a little area, just a little 10 by 10 area, and there's an old desk, an old chest, old like bookcase, and the furniture looks just really old and dry, right? And maybe some papers and stuff, and a broken chair. So it looks like maybe it was once an office of some sort.
Okay.
I'll gaze
Is
through the
there
documents.
anything of interest?
Yeah, just anything that's recent
Also,
or
is it
weird.
dark in here?
Well, it is dark, yeah, but he's created light, so
Okay. I didn't know if they were like right behind me.
well, his light is like I think it's a 30-foot radius. So. Are you looking through the papers and stuff?
Yeah, just like a quick.
There's you can't even read them. They're so old, right? Because remember the mine shut
Yeah, they've
down.
been gone for a while.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing here but old mining.
So wait, you
Papers.
are brown. What color were you? You were blue.
I think I was red, I believe.
I would
Red.
just like to observe and see if
Where are
they
you
were-
guys?
I was blue.
Yeah. You staying out here, going in, or?
I'm going to make sure everybody's got
All right,
the
tell
light.
me where you want to be, and I'll put you. That's right. You got to do the light. So.
I guess I'll be not quite near them, but kind of close to the light.
Okay, like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like we can see in the dark.
Can I check around to see if there's like any secret entrances or anything?
Where are you going to check?
What do you say? There was like a safe.
There's an old chest, bookcase, and the desk.
I'm gonna check the bookcase first,
Okay.
just because that just seems like
Roll an observation.
people would do that. Okay. That's 10, 22, 31.
The book, there's a couple things you notice that are odd about the bookcase. One, compared to the desk, the chair, and the chest, it's not that decayed, and it seems like it's been reinforced. Also, there are hinges along the right side.
Oh, cool. Classic.
Yeah. I don't say anything aloud. I just point at the hinges to you.
Okay, I nod rapidly.
I guess, is it a traps mechanism to try to get it open?
It is. You know how to open it. It's not hard.
Oh, okay.
So
Now that you've found it, it's not locked or anything.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
read for books of bizarre bookcases.
There's
Alliteration is strong.
a chamber beyond with some narrow spiral stairs leading up.
Oh.
I go like this.
Are you like a big thumbs up?
Yeah.
All right, let's.
I'm gonna sneak up the stairs.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll follow at a reasonable distance.
Okay.
You're gonna let us know, right?
You're gonna,
Also trying to not
Yeah.
trip any additional.
We're kind of alone in the dark here.
Well, you have light.
Oh yeah, you gotta come with
yeah.
us.
Who's right? Yeah. You can't unless somebody else goes with you, or you light a torch, or
No, we'll
use
see.
a-
You're not
or,
coming
yeah.
with us.
Yeah, I'll come with
I
you.
mean, I can see just fine. I'm fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So she's going ahead. We.
Okay.
I'll get some
And I'll
more.
provide light
I guess
for
us-
us.
I gotta go
non-dark
with them
seeing
anyway
folk.
because.
marching order.
I mean, I'm probably pretty far ahead of everybody else since I'm like trying to.
It's
sneak
not a
in.
bad marching order because you're taller.
Yeah, I'm the fighter.
And you can throw or thrust over her with your spear. All right. So you start heading up the stairs. Roll another observation check.
Blueberries. Once you get that confectioner's sugar all.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, they're
Delicious
fantastic.
blueberries.
All right.
Shut up.
Oh, I know you.
20.
14.
All of us?
No, just her in front.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
46.
Oh, all right. Perhaps because you were fooled once, you see as you start to go up the stairs, you go up about, because it's winding, you go up about maybe, I guess, 30 feet. You see a very thin, very purposely hidden tripwire on the stairs that you can avoid easily now that you know it's there, and you can point to other people.
Okay. Can I also try to deactivate it or?
Yeah, you could actually. It,
Okay. So traps mechanism.
yeah.
Well, I did roll a 1. Well, I didn't subtract too much. Does the 1 count towards the point total, or is it
Yes,
just a total
it does.
null? Okay. So whatever I get, minus 3. So 15, 20, 20, 22.
Okay. Oh, you just beat it. So basically, what you do is you quietly like hammer a small spike like into a crevice on each side, and then wrap the wire around that so that it's still tight, but it's now, and then you can cut it so it won't break.
Yeah.
It thinks it's held. Okay. All right. So you go up about. You've probably gone up about 60 feet, and then here we'll just use this kind of area here. Pretend you've gone up about 60 feet, and you can tell you're reaching the top, and because this slopes up slightly, you can see there's like a round part of the rock wall. And you said you were being careful, so
Yeah.
you can see, and like you could poke your head up, and you could see that you're in a room with windows, like a turret almost. Because remember, this is like 60 feet up here now, and you see two guys in there looking out the window. They are dressed in, how would you describe this? Guard uniforms without any sort of insignia.
Gotcha.
Like black and gray, but matching, but no clear insignia. They have swords and crossbows available to them, but right now they just seem to be observing the window. You can also see over here, coming out of the wall, is a rope with a bell on it.
Gotcha. Okay, so there's an alarm.
Well, you guess it might be at the other end of that tripwire, like part of that tripwire system.
Makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna go back down to them. Hopefully they're a little distance behind me. I'm gonna sneak back down to them.
Yeah, and it'd be hard for them to hear you because since it's a spiral staircase.
So I'm gonna do this. Like, and then I point at the light and I go,
It's off.
Okay.
and then I go back, start going back up the stairs. Hopefully you guys understand what I mean.
Well, you can try whispering too. As I said, it's very unlikely
Oh,
to
we
hear
got
you.
2 guards, lights out.
Yeah.
Certificate holds thunder.
Now that room is fairly lit though because of the windows.
Oh yeah, I just
Yeah.
don't want them seeing us coming up
Yeah.
the stairs.
Okay.
And I figure you guys can probably get up without making too much ruckus.
Yeah, I'll try and quietly make my way up the
So
stairs.
that's
Evasion. Yeah.
Evasion.
And with a score of 15, that's 3 or 4.
What if you don't have evasion?
It would be half your reaction.
Half my reaction.
Am I rolling the score or the ESF for that?
ESF.
Okay. So that's
My reaction. So that's 4.
So everybody
Okay,
roll.
so 47 is going to be what?
5
okay,
dice.
so
Yep.
it's 10,
Okay, that just cancels
13,
each other out.
17,
That's good. 16.
21,
I hate myself.
26, and 32.
What?
32.
Wow.
Yeah, I got 10.
32. Let's see what the roll you guys are trying to beat. Ooh, 35.
Yeah, I failed.
I failed.
Okay.
I'm at 35.
All right, so you guys are going up the stairs, and you're almost at the top, and it doesn't matter really who. Somebody slips for a second, and like either their knife or their sword or something clangs against the rock.
Carry
And
weapons.
the guards turn around and start yelling something in a language you don't recognize. So we're now in combat. So roll your reaction factor.
Your
Just straight up
was what?
reaction.
Straight up roll reaction. And let me know what you've got.
That is 6, 12, 10, 21.
32, 38,
21?
Yeah.
45, 51.
Holy cow.
Whoa.
You said reaction.
2,
Yeah. Alcio.
52 plus 2 10s.
Well, let's say you got the highest.
I got 36.
Okay. So it's gonna go. Who got the 31? No, that just nobody got the 31. I don't know why I wrote that down.
Got a 20.
Yeah. Let me see how they did. They're just guards.
Some goons.
They got 26.
Hi, goons.
Wow.
Hired goons.
All right. So
These goons
the order
are great.
is Cuthbert, Walsio, Strata, guards, and then ironically the fighter. Corporal.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Cuthbert, you are which color are you? You're
I am green.
green. You're all the way in the back, unfortunately. So that's 5 foot wide, so it's really one person at a time. So you can hold your action so that if she moves into the room, if people move into the room, then I would give you your turn. Or you could do something else that wouldn't involve you having to be in the room.
Well, we don't have much of anything else. I guess I'll
Wait. Okay.
for now.
And then Walsio, you are what color are you?
Blue.
Blue. Okay, so you could do something because you can shoot around them with a. If you wanted to do a blast, you could do it as a tight beam, so you could go around them and hit probably that guy if you wanted to.
It's definitely easy to shoot over me. How tall is
Well, it's who's red.
Yeah, I'm kind of tall. I'm
He's
6'4".
tall, but it is 5 foot wide, so he could like lean over and
Yeah,
shoot.
just reach
You
over
just
the
wouldn't be
shoulder.
able to hit both of them.
But it could hit one of them.
Yes, you could absolutely hit this guy easily.
So, question.
Yeah.
How do mix and combine work? Do I
So
have
mix and combine let you combine, like let's say you have you have some blasts, like you
to-
have
fire blast, lightning blast, air blast.
so you could combine those together to make a combined air, lightning, fire blast if you wanted to.
And does that all count as separate uses?
No, one use,
One use, so I cast
one
mix.
blast.
So I can cast mix.
Yeah, normally you can't mix. You would only be able to do fire blast separately. But let's say you wanted to do like a hot air fire blast, like basically a super blow dryer, you could do that because you mix.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you
let's-
make the noise too?
Let's save that for both of them when I can actually see them. Alright. Lightning blast on
Okay.
the first guy.
All right. Roll your EMF for your magic. So 6 dice.
Ooh, you got some tens there.
Nice. So 20, 28, 33, 40. 46.
All right. So you basically shoot out it was lightning.
Lightning.
So basically, it's a confined like energy light blast. And it hits this guy, and let's see, he like seems a little bit stunned and falls back and is like writhing in pain. And there's like a big charred, burnt mark over his uniform. Like right here, it's all blackened. He's still moving, but he doesn't look so good.
Lightning.
All right, now it is your turn. So you're right in
Cool
front, so you
lightning
can do
noise.
whatever you like.
I am going to close in on the guy that's already been injured.
Okay.
Get around sort of the other side from him. Like right about there.
Okay.
And
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
great.
stab him
Okay.
with
A that pointy thing?
I guess my cold iron dagger. Why not?
Well, your cold iron dagger is specifically designed for use against Fae.
Oh, okay. So I guess my silver.
Regular cold iron dagger is not very good against regular creatures,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
extremely lethal to Fae.
Gotcha. So I see I have a cold iron dagger and a silver dagger.
Yeah, because you got lots of knives.
Right. Oh, so I have other knives.
Oh
too.
yeah, you got probably 8 knives all over the place.
Okay.
All right, so you're
well,
gonna
then
attack.
these guys might be lycanthropes.
They might be. They look pretty normal.
Yeah, because of the movie.
Do you want to use your
No.
silver dagger just in case?
Yeah, just
All
in
right.
case I'm using my
All right, so
silver
roll
dagger.
5 dice.
Only because she's a paranoid person.
Okay.
Well, you know.
5
Yeah,
dice.
some random people you find in the mine. They're werewolves.
Well, anybody could be a
Knife,
werewolf.
knife, knife, knife.
All right, go ahead.
I don't know, they'll die. Just silver knife still kills.
Let's see. So that
Yeah, but you
Are you trying to hit him
Not
anywhere in
all over.
particular since you have accuracy?
I am trying to hit him in the femoral artery.
Okay.
So let's see. That's 10. So 26 to hit him.
Oh, you just missed. He's able to dodge right at the last minute.
Here comes his
All
boots.
right. So that would mean it's the guard's turn. So this guy who is wounded tries to hit you, and then this guy runs up to engage Corporal. So
okay.
first, Strata, roll 5 dice again since he's attacking you.
Okay, so what was the 5 dice represent in this case?
That's your EFF for Blades, effective fight factor.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Now he's just the guard. He's only rolling 3 dice. So if you beat a 19, he misses.
I easily beat a 19.
All right, so he misses.
Because that is like 30
You easily avoid his attack. Corporal, you're being attacked.
Okay.
Your EFF is, I believe, quite high.
Oh yeah, you get 67.
Yeah, so you're rolling 7 dice against his 3.
Dang. All right, come on, let's do this.
So
Don't roll ones.
he rolled a 16.
Come on, Corporal. Okay, so that is 4, 10, 16.
All right, so
And
you
a lot more, like 2
yeah,
10s.
so he misses.
yeah.
All right, so that's his turn, and
So
now
dang, good
it
roll.
is Corporal's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack him with a spear. Just
All right,
ram that spear
roll
straight through him.
your 7 dice against his 3.
Okay.
He rolled a 28, so anything over 28 is going to be damage.
All right, so that is 16, 22, 23, or sorry, 24, 26, 35, and then 45, and then 45 plus 7, that's 52.
Okay, so you definitely hit him. Were you trying to hit him anywhere in particular?
I'm like the throat.
Okay, let's see if you succeeded. You did not. So you get him in the shoulder. So you did 24 points of damage. So he's not looking too good. All right, it's top of the round.
Oh, and I wanna try and use.
Push him back a little bit, or?
I was also gonna use Engendar's Spear of Suffering.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna activate that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
each time it's.
So he's gonna now take D10 per each round
Yeah.
because the wound will keep oozing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been nice if people could have, moved.
Guess who did?
Yeah.
Oh well, look, he's right there. I can't really shove him back, can I?
Actually,
I can shove him back.
roll a strength check.
Okay. I mean, I was just. Oh, it's 108.
Yeah, 11 dice.
Oh my god. Okay.
100.
2,
Wow.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
Oh boy!
I would get.
To roll a 34 or
Okay.
better.
Well, it's 10, 17,
On the other hand, I get 10 for my
24.
dexterity checks.
27, 34, 35.
Okay, good.
30.
So here's what happens.
Yeah.
You jab him with the spear, and while you've got him, you actually lift him up a little bit and move him back. So he's now here, and
There we go.
you're now like that. So, Cuthbert, if you have any sort of ranged attack,
Besides push,
yeah, push is more of a utility than an attack.
well, I pushed the door.
Yeah, I know.
Fun times with that door.
I did give you. I think I added thrown knives. So you can throw
Yeah,
a
I
knife.
can do thrown, so probably
Yeah, so 5 dice.
5 dice.
Yep. Against his lowly 3.
Yeah, so 16, 22 plus 3 is 25, but I got a 1, so. And I rolled a 10 on that.
So you subtracted 10, so you missed.
So
Sorry.
it's 16, or 8 plus 8 is 16, plus another 6. That's 22.
Minus the 10.
Or
is that with the 10?
3 minus the 10. So,
So it's like 19.
yeah.
Oh, you did 2 points of damage. Because he rolled a 17.
2.
So your dagger just nicks him. Alright, top of the order. That would be you again.
Yeah.
So you get to attack again.
Ooh.
You throw another dagger.
Oh, that was saying last time. All right, you know what? Yeah, let's throw another one. That's the sound of action, folks. 10. 21. That's 30.
All right. So you hit him in the eye, and he drops to the ground.
Oh, I guess he didn't do very well defending.
No, he rolled a 1.
That knife to the eye.
And he was already half dead. So,
Now he's all dead.
all right. The next person is Walsio.
The guy left. Is he talking?
Is he talking?
Yeah.
He does seem to be kind of like swearing in a language you don't know.
Gonna cast comprehend.
Okay.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll.
Allows
Yeah, you can interrogate this guy.
Alright.
Instead of just killing him.
6.
Can I do non-lethal damage with a knife?
Yeah, I don't. Well, you know, hit with the butt, the hard handle. Just,
Do what I did in the Underdark, threaten somebody with a sheathed knife.
37.
It looked awkward when everybody looked at us, but it worked.
52, and I divide that by 2, right?
No.
No?
Nope.
Alright, so 52
Wow.
for
Wait,
comprehend.
did you roll your ESF?
ESF?
Yeah, under. No, it's under mental magic. So
For comprehend.
Yeah.
EMF, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. good.
Rolled 6 dice, I got 2 10s.
Oh, well, there you go. Okay, so you hear him basically, he's yelling, he's yelling, load. There we go. He's, Jofak, we're being attacked. They're in the Citadel. This is Tafir. They've already killed Cerez. I don't think I can hold up much longer.
Oh boy.
My blood for the Empire.
Blood for the Empire. Alright, keep that guy alive. Ooh, I yelled to everyone.
Tall order.
Okay. Well, when you can attack, you can specify non-lethal attack
Oh.
to try to knock
So
them
you
out.
can do a non-lethal attack
Absolutely.
with a knife?
Sure. You could try to throw it blunt, right?
Yeah.
So, happens in the movies all the time.
Right.
All right. So it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna try to do a non-lethal attack.
Okay.
I feel like a good way to knock him out would be to do a non-lethal attack to his balls.
Okay. All right.
That's lethal to anybody.
Go
Any
ahead
man.
and roll.
Maybe not.
Uh-oh.
So let's see. 15, 24, 18.
18. Whoa, that's pretty low. Let's see.
is.
He gets 3.
I didn't roll super great.
He rolled 16. So he did 2 points of non-lethal. He's still kicking around.
Hey, well,
So what? You
Everybody
hit it like a
else.
speed bag?
All right, it's his
What's Cousin
turn.
wearing a cup?
It's his turn. He yells. He yells. He goes Abataga, and you hear for Terax, and he swings his.
Terax.
Yep. He swings his sword at our little tree knife friend.
Yeah, I figured.
All right. And he rolls 3 dice against your 5. Ooh, he rolled well, but not probably well enough to hurt you so much.
Let's see, 20. I got 26.
Ooh, he hit you for 6 points of damage. He's like, ha ha ha! He seems
Seems happy about that.
proud of his achievement. You hear something coming around his neck. You hear words being spoken. Zaba, Zaba, Tafir, and you hear, "I'm sorry, Tafir. I don't think we can get there in time. You're dying an honorable death. We will take care of your family for you."
oh, that's good to know.
So,
Alright, seriously, don't kill that guy.
and that would be your turn.
You know what? I tried to hit him in the nuts, but I don't know if he even has nuts.
All right, I'm gonna do just a non-lethal back of the spear slam.
Can you move so that?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up to him, or not fly.
Flap to him.
Flap to him, yeah, and peck him to unconsciousness. No, just a non-lethal slap of the spear.
All right, go for it.
So is that still the 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have accepted like flapping and pecking. That would have been good too.
Well, I think the spear's a little bit more effective than the old flap and peck.
So it's basically did this poor guy. Jabbed him with a spear, moved him into the room, pulled the spear out, turned around, and bashed him in the head.
I know.
Well, you bashed him. This is the other guy. He already killed the first
Okay,
guy.
so
that's
that's
right.
11.
Yeah, I kind of
14.
a guy in the face.
Anybody ever watched
21.
advanced, not the first D&D episode, but the second one on Community?
8.
Where he finds out, like, Hickey goes, wait a minute, these things
30.
can talk? He's like, I have an idea, and he does Prisoner's Dilemma.
35.
35?
But it's actually 29.
So that means 15 more points of damage. He's still kicking around.
Ooh.
He's on death's door. Blood,
Unconscious,
he's
though.
like woozy. Cuthbert, you're up.
Okay.
So you Cuthbert knock
Kind
him
of
out.
wobbly. He's trying to focus.
Swift KO to the
kind
jaw.
of pushes you to the wall, and then he does
Stand back.
magic sprint, like he's sprinting as hard as he can, and then he's going to, as soon as he gets close to the guy, he's gonna try to slice his hand off from his weapon.
Oh. Okay.
It's the first time he's used his sword, but
But you don't have accuracy, so you can still try, but I'm only gonna give you like a 5% chance.
Come on, go for it. You can do it.
okay.
But if you're attacking with your sword, you could wind up killing him by mistake.
I'll just use the flat.
Okay, you're gonna use the
On the
Alright, go
backside,
for it.
since it's a single edge.
Alright, go for it.
So
5
that
dice.
is 50.
5
Okay,
dice.
No, what?
Ah.
So 6 and 4 is 10. 9 and 2 is 11. So 21. That's 23. That's 25.
You hit him, but not very hard.
Ah.
He seems like almost like in a semi-berserk state on his death's door. All right, what do you do, Wilson?
Alright, I'm gonna upgrade the comprehend to understand.
Okay, so you can communicate with him. All right.
So 6 dice.
Actually, you would have actually just cast that.
Ah,
So because one is a prerequisite, so you would have just so you can communicate with him.
So, in any stance, cast the most powerful version of the spell you got. Okay, since the others
Yeah.
are just prerequisites.
Yeah.
Okay, so understand.
Yep. So you can do something else if you like.
So I'm gonna try and talk to him.
All right. What do you say?
Surrender. You're clearly outmatched.
You have no idea what hell will bring upon you soon. Filthy Melaraxan animal.
I'll try doing this the easy way. Air blast him into the wall.
Okay.
Knock him out.
All right, go ahead and roll your EMF.
So those cancel each other out. I did get a 1.
Oh, yeah, he's knocked out. Unless you roll really low, like, because he rolled a 9. He's only got.
I think, yeah, I already got him for a 10.
Yeah, he's on his. All right, so he's knocked out.
Did get a 1 though. So
Uh-oh.
let me add everything.
All right.
And then
4, 5, 9, 11, 21.
Ooh.
No matter what I roll,
it's 20 now.
it's still, yeah, it's a 20.
So yeah, you knocked him out.
Push him in the wall.
He's knocked out.
Alright, well, should we,
Tie him up, wake him up.
yeah, interrogate him? Should we do that?
And then interrogate
So
him.
these guys are rest in.
I've got a 20 in ropes.
There you go.
We good, yeah. Good time.
Okay, so first just to tell you about them. They are very dark complected. Very dark hair, see if I have a picture. I might. How about how would I show it to you? No, wrong computer. Very dark complected, like goatee. Their clothing seems, how do we say it, a little bit more advanced than what you would see in Malrex. Better tailored, like snaps, buckles. No insignia though, except for see like on the collar part, a single green star. And their swords are different looking than you would see in Malarax. They're slightly curved. They've got pretty sophisticated crossbows. They're almost like a cross between. They look like a cross between somebody who'd be from the Middle East and somebody who'd be from southern Spain. So, yeah. And they're not carrying any money. They're carrying like maybe some snacks and some water. And then each of them, the one guy had an amulet, a round ring-shaped amulet with runes on it, that you presume is where you were hearing the person's voice coming from. So, but you're able to tie him up easily, and he's unconscious. The other guy's dead.
So, gonna use soothe.
Okay.
Just a cantrip. I think that's like a...
Right. It's about 4 points of healing.
By the way, if one has healing as an ability, are you able to recover any hit points that way?
Over just longer periods of time, and also stabilize somebody who might be bleeding out.
Gotcha.
or has been poisoned. You might be able to help stop that. So
Just to wake him up.
just to wake him up. Okay.
What's
So
that
he's
stuff?
like,
No?
let me,
Steal our enemies.
coward.
Come on, Walsy.
Just for a single. And comprehend truth.
Oh, compel truth.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
What did I say?
This is why I don't trust magic people. They go around healing their enemies, but they
So
don't heal their
EDF
friends.
is
Very
55.
So and if you want to again
I've had a
role
bunch
play
of
the
fish
prayer,
people, good berry.
feel free to.
He got upset about it.
Like, Estafir, give me the power to, compel the truth out of this enemy or something.
Estafir. He used magic and what else?
No, whatever. Knowledge.
Like some
Knowledge.
good berry Jesus.
Estafir. I have a language that I've never heard before. I wish to understand it more from this man. Help me along this path.
Okay.
Come on, get that 99.
Help me. Help you.
You have to,
That's the one.
you have to beat a 27,
Alright, so...
or he resists it.
19... 23, 28...
You do it.
29, but I have a 1.
Oh no!
Yeah. And...
Now it's back to 20.
Yeah, no, that's just... Yeah, that's straight.
Okay, well here's the good news. You haven't used all your spells yet, so you can try it again.
Oh.
Could I, wait, no, you're trying to soothe him, right?
No, he's trying to. He has
Compel truth.
compelled truth.
I'm wondering if, like, some nasty enhanced interrogation could help.
Well, if this works, you won't need that.
Okay.
What are you gonna pull one of
I'm
your
sitting
feathers
over
out
in
and
the-
tickle him?
Yeah, something like
I
that.
don't know if it means anything, but I'm over in the corner tending my wounds, and I rolled a 29
Okay, so you're not gonna
or 28.
take any more damage or get infected or anything like
Right.
that.
Let's try this again.
All right.
Much better. Much better.
You only need to be to 15 this
It's a
time.
lot of talking, not a lot of
16.
cutting off
Well, I
of
wouldn't
fingers
beat it.
going
All right.
on.
So
I
he
know.
is
We'll get
now
there.
he is now compelled to
With
tell
the
you the
finger
truth.
And
Oh.
only but the truth.
He's
And only
more
but the
likely
truth.
to talk if you cut his fingers off. I saw it.
And I can speak his language, so I'll understand.
Yes.
For a couple of
But
days.
he doesn't have to
Breaking bones
answer.
works.
It's only if he answers he has to tell the
Yeah, but
truth.
you can keep the fingers.
Would one of you be able to help me compel this guy to tell the truth?
Can I cut his fingers off?
If it comes to that.
You just remember, I know there's a reason for doing it. Just keep in mind you are the good guy, supposedly, but you have
Yeah.
reason. You have probable cause here.
Well, let's threaten him with the
Pain is
finger
scary.
cutting off, but not actually cut them off. Unless we have to.
Unless-
All right. So what do you ask him?
Who are you?
He says, He just looks at you and spits.
Cuthbert walks over to his leg. That's not bound up, right? It's just his torso. Maybe his feet.
Whatever you want, but he's immobilized, so.
He walks
I was
up
planning
to,
on hog tying him, but you know.
He walks up to, I guess, where his shin is and starts pressing down on him with his boot.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'll ask again. Who are you?
Fine. I am Tavir Nareen.
And why are you here?
Ugh. He spits again.
This guy is spitting a lot.
And I'm leaning more weight on it.
All right. He goes, I am a guard in service of Kolvar Tread.
Who is Clover Tread?
And before he tries to say whatever gibberish.
The most powerful wizard that you will ever know. You will seem puny before him, and he will do things to you that will make you wish you were dead.
Oh. He just
answered.
You don't need the answer.
Well, he was going on about, he's...
All right, but remember, he was speaking truthfully.
All we're hearing is blip, blip,
All right,
blip,
so
blip,
now he's
blip,
screaming in
blip,
pain.
blip, 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 blip,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah. What, have you asked him about the missing girls and all this weird gibberish language he's speaking about?
Oh, good point.
Oh, now he remembers.
See, this is why I check up. You can't trust
I
magic.
ask about the missing people.
Okay.
The missing girls. Specifically, what was her name? Pepper.
Panda Bear, whatever her name is.
Panda Bear. Pericola.
We'll call her Pepper.
Pericola Sorno.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you go ahead, ask.
Do you know a person named Pericola? Just Pericola, I guess.
Perky.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about.
He looks at you and he smiles.
And what does that mean?
Are you gonna do anything to compel him?
I slide my foot over his kneecap.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Hey,
He's got a lot of bones left.
I am kind of a good person, but I am also, kind of heartless. This is kind of one of those.
All right.
Justice
He screams in pain. He goes, "She is the stepdaughter of Duke Samino and Tread's lover."
Do you have her here?
Whoa.
Have her? She is here.
Wait,
What
who's
is she
Fred?
doing here?
I think
He's
that
a-
might
he's
be
a-
Is that the
the
wizard?
evil
Yeah, he's a wizard.
Not that we know any of this.
She's
Oh, yeah.
working with Tread.
Your boss? The wizard?
Yes.
Huh.
Wow.
I'm trying to relay this to everybody, but...
Okay.
It's very difficult to believe, but
This is way too elaborate for us jamokes to deal with. But let's just face it, this isn't that bad either. And he pushes a little bit of pressure on the kneecap.
I'm going back to the
Well,
door,
you know he's
by the
telling the
way,
truth.
because there's
He
so
is
much
telling the
screaming
truth.
going on that she figures somebody's going to
yeah,
be here
someone said
soon.
it.
So you're gonna keep an eye on the stairs?
Yes.
Okay. You don't hear anybody coming.
Okay.
Who was the person speaking to you on this little green ring?
My captain, Jofak Savine.
Where is he now?
He is probably in the fortress.
Alright.
Ask him where the fortress is.
Where is the fortress?
On the other side,
Of where?
the canyon,
The
where
canyon?
you are now.
The fortress is on the other side
His
of the
will
canyon.
seems broken at this point.
Alright. we
Just
should
kill
probably-
me.
Well,
It might
Whoa.
not have to come to
You'll
that.
walk.
yeah, let's take him back as a
With a
prisoner,
limp.
because oh,
I mean, if you are involved with the missing people, we're not the ones you have to answer to. It's all
I answer to nobody except for Jofak, Veska, and Kolvar.
So I guess it's not apparent that I've already just driven the heel of my boot into his kneecap.
Oh, he's broken already.
He's broken, but he's loyal.
Well, he'll be really loyal when we put him in one of those mine carts and flip it over.
Just speeding down the track. I don't
Anybody
know.
got anything else to add?
Well, look, I say we take him back to the town, give him over to the authorities.
Right. One last question.
Unless
you know
there's-
any-
What's your
Hold on.
EDF, by the way?
I don't
My
care.
EDF 55.
So, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're 5 minutes. You get
5
truth.
minutes.
So say it's been about 3 minutes.
All right. Anybody else have anything to add? Well, I still got time on this.
Ask him
Oh.
how many troops they've got.
Oh, and what about other missing people, maybe? The other
Yeah.
missing
What about the other missing people?
What about them?
Where are they? What have you done with them?
They're inside the fortress,
They're inside the
in
fortress.
the prison.
Are they alive?
Some of them,
Ugh.
sort of.
You bastards.
What do you
Like-
mean by? What's he mean by sort of? You
Yeah, like-
communicated sort of, right?
What do you mean, sort of?
Some of them have undergone the process.
Oh my God!
Into
What's
what?
Ah,
Different things. Things you wouldn't want to see.
Is it a thing that's like a bear but also flying in a spider?
That one escaped. Ah, fuck.
Ah,
okay, so
fuck.
they're turning people into weird ass things.
Yep.
May I please kill this piece of shit?
He's already had his leg shattered almost.
His spirit's broken at this point.
I think we should leave him under the minecart and
You have-
hope the sun hits.
A minute left for questioning.
Ask him if they ever turn his people into those things.
Did they
And
ever
what about
turn
any
your
secret
people?
ways into the
Why,
fortress?
when there are so many Melarax people available?
How many soldiers do
This
they
dude
have
is
in
so
their
creepy.
fort?
How many soldiers do you have in your fort?
There are, 22 now, plus 3 captains.
22, 3 captains.
Ugh.
And last thing, is there a way into your fortress that is not guarded?
Yes.
Where?
Where the line of carts is, mine carts, there is a secret entrance.
Oh, we know where that is.
Okay. That's about all I got. And I think by this point the magic would wear out.
Probably.
I can always cast it again,
You could.
but I think we got everything we
So
wanted.
wait,
Yeah.
we want to drag this guy around with us forever?
No, like I said, we can throw him in a minecart and leave him in there.
Well,
Again,
I see.
would
Let's
like-
take him back to the authorities. Because I mean, this is a big deal. He's an agent of a foreign power. Like our government needs to know.
Hey, I actually agree.
Keep in mind, though, that you're not in an area that is actually part of Melarax.
Oh boy.
Right.
Well,
Did we just cause an international incident?
oh, most
Wouldn't
definitely.
be the first time.
Yep. Well, let's.
So wait, so we're gonna drag this guy down the stairs through various open rooms and hope that all of his buddies don't show up while we're dragging him.
You know
Who
what?
said he
Because-
had to be in the open? Remember, minecart?
How about we just say screw this guy? He said there are 3 captains in the fortress. Capture one of the captains, bring him to
Yeah,
the
you
town,
can.
and there you go.
It's over.
Okay. So we're past time then.
Oh.
Oh no.
Time
Yeah.
flies when you're having fun, doesn't it,
No.
folks?
Well, time flies when you're breaking foreign power guy kneecaps.
Yeah, and the Geneva Convention.
Oh, that's only just suggested.
Geneva.
It doesn't
suggestion.
even exist in this world. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
I guess not.
Let me tell you a story.
Once upon a time, I broke a guy's knee. It's all right.
Guys discovered the key plot point, though.
I know. Solve the mystery.
The missing girl is working with the big bad.
Yeah, but other missing people are getting turned into horrible monsters for some
Horrible
Yeah,
reason.
she was patching things up with her cousin.
Oh, patching things up.
Is that new patchwork?
But if we have to
Quilts
think
of human
things here, I think this would be a good spot. We learned about the fortress, you
Yeah.
know about the plot, and yeah, I guess if we pick this up again, that's where we go.
Yeah.
Toward the fortress.
I know, the assault on the fortress.
Yes.
One last thing. What do we do about this stuff?
What stuff?
The guy.
The guy? I
guy.
say throw him in a minecart. Toss the minecart over.
You
really
want?
This is like.
Put him in a minecart.
Which
take him
guy
back to
are we
authorities.
talking about? Are we talking about the already dead guy or this guy who's not?
The guy
alive?
we have tied up.
That's all we need.
I don't have that.
We need
I don't
a
have that
coin.
spell.
I say we just take him back to town and hand him over. Let's like leave him, near whatever the authority, like to whatever city hall or the police station is. Just throw him
Why
in front
don't
of
we
there.
just tie him to a stake and leave him out?
Flip a coin. It's my. Yeah. flip a
Okay,
coin.
I'd say.
I will remind you that he did tell somebody about you.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, it's like we're supposed to be the good guys. Maybe murder of an unarmed prisoner. Is
Hey,
not.
a coin. What you guys want? Heads or tails?
Milwaukee.
Really-
Heads is
Heads,
like,
we take him to town. Tails,
So-
we do your
So executing a prisoner after torturing him was really okay.
Yeah,
Tails,
when
I
you do
guess?
that, let's just leave him and get on with it.
Yeah.
Hey,
You don't have to kill him. You can just leave him in a stable condition. And
yeah,
leave him in a
underneath the
stable
mine cart.
Leaving him to starve to death in the darkness.
Guys, I want you to think about it seriously, though. If we cut off his fingers, he won't be dead. Right?
Which part of Belrock's
We aren't going to give you little snacks for the
I'm
road.
not trying to eat the fingers, that's gross. I'm just saying, it's like what you do when you capture an archer, you cut their fingers off so they can't shoot arrows at you later.
I'm gonna create a part of
Oh
Asteron
yeah,
called
the famous the bows.
Little Brooklyn.
Famous, yeah.
Yeah, of Agincourt or
That's why.
Yeah, Agincourt. Yeah.
All right, so pass me thing for that you don't want to hold on to.
Well, thanks,
think
thanks,
all these
thanks,
guns
thanks.
are yours.
Just the marble.
Cool system.
Oh,
What do you guys
totally.
think?
How's
Yeah,
that?
it's
Very
good.
interesting.
Yeah.
It is.
World
going
is
to be
cool,
something
dice
to get
work.
used to.
And
Yes,
whose dice was
yes, we
this?
love the
bright green
dices. I believe it belongs in
I
the
love
big
the
giant bottle.
dices.
Or bowl.
Everybody's got a bunch of D10.
And
Yeah, I'll put my little name on
I
it
know I
just in
do.
And
case.
since we're done,
But,
hey, let's say goodbye to the folks. We're still alive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was
One
one
other getting ahead of
One
ourselves.
other thing we have to say, there is a GoFundMe page. If you would like to help Time to Tabletop with, getting cooler equipment, like, actual place to actually play at instead of people's houses. Some smack for cats. Please go to the GoFundMe page. I'm pretty sure that's probably up on the Time for Tabletop website. Was it next week? Apocalypse World
Next week
Part
is
2.
Apocalypse World.
Apocalypse World Part 2,
Two.
Apocalypse Harder. Please keep circulating URLs. Good night, everybody!
Good night. Show. Our guest tonight, Mark Hamill.
Bye.